this particular government don't conduct census, what you will see when this particular government don't conduct census, what you will see outside the exact population we don't see them. And before even above from that, the population count where them do for political reasons, where them go make 2,000 population now a particular environment, a constituency. You compare that with constituency in part of the south and the east. Also, you get people that get 15, 16, 17,000 we elect them for kind of parliament. In APC parliamentarians, when you check them constituencies, how they come out, they come 4,000, 3,000, 5,000 votes. Now I'm bringing in a parliament. They come, please. No. We are looking at the actual distribution of the population. That's what we are talking about here. You cannot talk about development if you don't know the exact position outside the population.
So this census now represent the population?
Definitely, that's what we're saying here. So what thing they don't do? What is this census don't do? You see, I'm saying, even tally with the last elections we get in this country. It tally with the NCRA National Civil Registration counts. We don't see that there. Now, when this particular government don't conduct census, what you will see outside the exact population we don't see them. And before even above from that, the population count where them do for political reasons, where them go make 2,000 population now a particular environment, a constituency. You compare that with constituency in part of the south and the east. Also, you get people that get 15, 16, 17,000 we elect them for kind of parliament. In APC parliamentarians, when you check them constituencies, how they come out, they come 4,000, 3,000, 5,000 votes. Now I'm bringing in a parliament. They come, please. No. We are looking at the actual distribution of the population. That's what we are talking about here. You cannot talk about development if you don't know the exact position outside the population.
So this census now represent the population?
Definitely, that's what we're saying here. So what thing they don't do? What is this census don't do? You see, I'm saying, even tally with the last elections we get in this country. It tally with the NCRA National Civil Registration counts. We don't see that there. Now, when government or any development agency want for plan development, they know outside the exact population there. So when you go outside the exact population there, you know outside the youthful population there. You know outside elderly population there. So if you want to bring certain development for the elderly, you know exactly who side for target.
So, Mr. Lima,
if you want to bring development, who side you get an increase of youthful population, you know exactly where to target.
So, according to the provisional results where statistics are London poll, you say these are the exact results where they speak as to the population of Sierra Leone currently. Freetown now one side where people only say populated, overpopulated in fact.
All right.
And the overpopulation now because they say people only come on all the other districts in, they congest na Freetown. But this results they show say the eastern region we make up of Bo, Kenema and Kono populated highly past Freetown.
All right. Now when we talk of this population in Freetown, whatever we are saying, where are this population from? That we'll talk about, that we'll take a look at. Who are they actually not the indigenous of Freetown, the Creoles. That was a part of the Locos or the Shabros. You understand?
So people born at the eastern region pass.
I'm not going to be distracted. So what do they say here now? What is census they say? Census they say everybody go outside you come out, let them go count you. You don't understand? And if you get a large number of people who comply with what census say, me and my home they go count me. Not to hear them count me. I didn't say Freetown, but not to hear them count me because I comply with what census want. I mean what statistics Sierra Leone want. I had to travel to my home. I go Kenema. Now they didn't count me. You understand? If Dr. Richard Conte no able for go na Batcanu for let them go count. Dr. Dennis Bright get reason for let's stay and let them count him because na home. So this number of population who they talk about.
So that's happened when made the figure then they show say Kenema gets people past feet. Some people and they go back na their homes.
When you take when you take a look at Kenema, look at the activities that are going on there. Take Kono for instance.
What's happen at Kenema? We know they happen at Freetown. If it's about the activities.
There are mining activities going on in Kenema. Kenema is a business environment. You understand?
Kenema is attractive past Freetown currently.
Most certainly. You understand? What will they talk here? What will they talk here? I'm not going to be distracted. What will they talk here? What are the activities taking place in Kenema? If mining activities they go on at Kenema, agricultural activities they go on at Kenema. Kenema is a business place. Go back to with all disrespect, Adikam, please, Adikam. With no disrespect for really being tribalistic here. That's not what I'm portraying, and I don't want to be misunderstood. Go to fishery in Kenema. Check whether they mostly define a fishery. Go to Nyandeyama. So if the population was supposed for dinner Makeni put local, they all the Kenema, or then they go, or then they Nakono. Why would you expect that you're going to meet that? I can please. Why would you expect that you're going to meet that same population in Makeni? That population wait for meet na put local. If they're all there in the slum areas, they are here in Freetown. Why would you expect you're going to meet at the camp, please? Why would you expect you're still going to meet that same population in Port Loko, in Batkanu?
Lima, in short, you agree, say, the east and the south populated past western area, rural and urban?
Not to just me agree. There are institutions who don't prove that under the very APC rule. NCRA has proven that. The population count has proven that.
You agree.
But that's a waiting factual where institution, credible institutions don't prove. Okay. I just therefore agree with that. Okay. And if this most credible census, they don't conduct them, they don't prove that right. Consistently with what the NCRA don't do. Under Dr. Richard Conte and regime, that tells you that what in this census they do is very correct and very accurate. Look at this. Now look at this as well. Then why I get so many constituencies, let's put them this way.
So you keep on saying,
APC gets so many constituencies in parliament, right? Based on how they distribute the population. So let us say the number of MPs they have, if it actually reflects the number of population, there is no reason why APC not before don't win the presidency. But because they skewed the population and give themselves a constituency of 4,000, the way they produce an MP, when you put that together as against the constituency we get 15,000, no, I can't now they analyze. If you listen, no more, you go get the joke. Well, as against 4,000 to 15,000 for one MP. So when an MP in the south and the east get 15,000, 17,000, you put them together. 100 MP, they double about 5 or 6 MP in that area. That is why they had so many MPs, but they lost the presidency. For tell you say the actual population density, then are the areas and people that were mean well in the western area voted genuinely. Now that make you see say SLPP at that time begets lesser MPs,
right,
but they win the presidency because the actual population reflect to them for there. Where they even do under NCRA, where NCRA reflect the actual population under their own regime. Now, when this particular government don't conduct census, what you will see, who side the exact population there, we don't see them. And before, even above from that, the population count where them do for political reasons, where them go make 2,000.
Fambolo na kushe eno na aduo, we are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet chat salon, now we old. Whoa, let we left for do them bad things then. We they feel the most alone, now we old. Whoa, we are the. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want to make we yet go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want to make we yet go before. Fambulu na kusha again inside this one big family house and una kabo. Well, every day they tell you, say, this is not a family house, so we all sit down and decide for call, we are there. And again, always they tell you, say, you as a responsible person, where they head you yard. When they clean, you ready for commode. The next thing they think where they return for make you able for bring something at the table, make you know can share you and the people inside your compound. Well, because of that, na make with snap tranga one with other people say any information where they come out inside we yard where other people they call mama saloon, especially the good, the bad, and the ugly. We they bring them to you, so you self they able know waiting they go on. You might not see that information, that video, that audio, that write up, but you don't know what that one they mean. But we always they consider now, make sure for analyze them for make you able to understand waiting the information they about. Because of that. Today again, we get plenty issues them inside the basket for you today. Well, today I want to say one of its kind. And we get other why use that chairman in name Baba Alagba, but they are not to Baba Alagba them because na them. But I don't know. I can say we get your lady them. Na Obi.
Hey God, I don't doubt you for Obi, but I understand.
Now I make that sense except that we dey be arrest.
No. Listen. Then get Frube Bobo, then get Frube Pikin.
Okay, now Frube Pikin. Not to know the la put the mic off. Not to know the arrest. That they will do the arrest now. We them good now. We stay police.
Talabito.
Anyway, family, we get Iron Ladies them Naya today together with of course Supermed, not a stranger Naya. Now we get the all man know that. Anyway, Supermed they are not introduce them, but we get 2 Iron Ladies there. We get for can join we inside this discussion today. Well, it get for interest you because then they can make you for continuously know things them way you not be know for a particular person. But not they call them more because now my brother and family, man, no go let me my brother all on now. So I left the talk to the one they will get now the studio. Of course, as they enter inside the family house, they will not have to remind now because we can get say 1,000, some 100 where they watch only 500 likes, 600. No, I think the likes for they go together with you now.
So now you can make people in the ask you why would they beg for likes? But if you don't count 1,000, don't see the watch. Why you not go make that in ajo? Even if you not support top, because sometimes they, even if you know like waiting at just support the business more. Put her inside it.
Top, very simple.
So we go able for no say you deal with me, okay? So anyway, not a problem. The program we watch right now we are right on YouTube and on Facebook where they talk about different things that really happen inside with country, island where the call we are. Well, today, 2 strong women like me brother almost explain to her. The former SLPP deputy women's leader, where you remember one time in the one popular name being there, 2 popular name them in the wire now the SLPP we camp a woman business. If not you IJ Kaba, when are the women's leader, you go hear Harriet Touré. Well, then 2 people here now them been done the champion, the SLPP ideology for make sure say things go on how it for go and then believe on the ideology of the SLPP. But as still the go, for a long time we don't tell you say, we not hate Marabio, we not hate SLPP, but we not like things them where they happen inside this government. That is why we can't sit here and talk. Well, interestingly, some people can curse we, and people can label the parts them of we mama them. Well, we very much like because that's to give him more zeal and inspiration for do things them where we want for the go right now in country. So this woman now one of the people that we self don't get 1 or 2 other observation where he want for can share with we today. Well, Harriet Touré, the deputy women's leader, former, we serve 2 terms under the SLPP, say, well, he want for say something today. It don't take long time when you don't see them quiet in corner.
Must know I don't keep them.
Well, I don't know. You go come and tell we waiting the apple. And later, you will get the one where now the woman Ayogbo.
Ayogbo again?
Woman Ayogbo.
That now was one.
Fatima Babih, doctor.
The book?
The book. So, Ayogbo work na the book.
Na the book. Na the hammer.
Not just reporting. The Ayobo work, you don't do them before, you don't look in God, you don't pull it in. In fact, he come back Gina Musa or forget all it. So we will come to Gigi's now. For that we can talk about in your book and what things have see. Well, it's not like we say the 2 man that we can today. Now like complementary efforts because the one gets focused on one thing and other things that really happen. The other man gets but like different opinion views but similar.
And they can meet up at the same junction.
Yes, so now forward. So they call her food. Okay. Alright, so on that note, we as well get Supermed. Oh, Supermed.
I left Supermed, not a stranger now.
We all know. Oh, Supermed.
Supermed are costament.
The man where they do the game is about do the thing. Supermed kushebo. Supermed you not gonna say Supermed no dey inside Kibe right now. It inside we yard. It don't go.
I didn't capture her, so literally they capture her right now.
Anyway, so if that be the case, let me go quick one too. We first woman guest. We can value the woman then.
Ladies first.
Lady first. Lady sit down. Inside the oja. Anyway, we move.
We fly.
We don't talk boku, but we don't know if what we talk now too. Ekushema. We dey try. We dey try. Yes. How you self, ma?
Praise God.
Okay.
Give God the glory.
Yes. So, for the sake of clarity, because we don't talk about who, who get polymorph. Sorry for that too. But who that we get today? Oh yeah. Who that we get inside the platform today? What are you name and how we going for identify you?
Well, me na Hayat Tutue. Me na the former national deputy women's leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, and I was a candidate in 2007 when I contest with my sister. What I say, the two sisters then contest normally, where the big one be the APC, the me na the small one be the SLPP, and I don't deal with SLPP, work with SLPP, and I used to believe in the ideology of SLPP, so I be there with them.
Interestingly, just tell you about this race now, Lonely. This now be one of the most prominent race that one day. That area there. No, I'm not sure say anybody, especially journalists, they know the practice. We will say no about that contest there. Where they talk about the two sisters because it is very much heated. We been asked ourselves, how na the cope? You know SLPP, then na APC, how na be the cope? But still, you big sister been beat you.
Yes, exactly. It's sure the big one.
So we don't ever talk about that. Let's just get a brief taste about that. What did you feel in that time when it beat you?
Well, I feel as they announced the result. Now one side where they call first, another Juba, where they call the first. As he say, beat me, one of the expect say for beat me. Right there, I just use my mind say, oh, you understand? I don't think I will make it. You understand me? So as they call the result, I just reach out to them. I tell her, say, oh, Honorable Salima Tuture, indeed, you don't show me, say, you're not the big one. I say, congratulations. And then he come over to me, we hug, we say, we celebrate because I'm happy for him. Family not get issue. You understand me? Everybody be try for see what he said, bring people for do, that is society. You understand me? So God be destined for him at that time. You understand me? And I'll be happy for him,
And as you did talk just now, you say you been, and interestingly, we use the word you been. It's like I was, in English. In Korean, you been. I been believe. Yeah. I was, actually moving with the ideology of the SLPP. But women say now you're not too there in the ideology of the SLPP?
At all.
Why?
Well, there is a lot of things that we don't go. Sometimes you want to pick and say, make you left from under the water. But sometimes you just need for talk. Because if you left under the water, that means say you are part of it. So that's why me decide say, I need to come out and say me your mind. I hope say people and I believe say people who they come up so people get for come at me. You understand me? But then not say me as somebody with a thick skin. You understand me? And I know they do it because of our AIDS mother or our AIDS SLPP. You understand me? For now, we don't have SLPP. For now, we have PAUPA. You understand me? And PAUPA is not a political party. I belong to the Sierra Leone People's Party, which is no more for now. You understand me? We have PAUPA. I don't know anything about PAUPA. When I join SLPP, I join SLPP, Sierra Leone People's Party, not PAUPA. You understand me? So I'm not part of PAUPA. You understand me? And the way our PAUPA, the rule, you understand me? That was not the ideology of SLPP. You understand me? So that's why I try for disassociate myself from there.
Okay. So let's talk about this thing. Interestingly, the time when you have been deputy chair, women's leader for the SLPP, working with IJ Kaba, the women's wing of the SLPP, being very much vibrant. How you see that happen now?
My dear, that's not a big problem we get. That's not a big challenge we're facing power. Because when you come to politics, right? Now three organs hold the party. The women's wing, the young generation, and the organizing wing. Right?
Yeah.
So if you cut off the women's wing, you cut off the youth, the young generation, organizing is cut off. What do you get? Nothing. So that's why you see when they find them difficult. You understand me? With all this tension, I've never seen an election. You understand with this kind of tension. One day, I never see them.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
I don't ever see them. And I believe say, really, it's all part of the work. We're not to get this kind of tension. Right?
Yeah.
Now because we the job where we do, you understand me, not impressive. I believe that's why we get this kind of attention.
Okay.
You understand me? So at the end of the day, right? There is no party wings where they in function. The women's wing not functional. The young generation wing not functional. No sign not they functional. And at 2 wings a day, especially the women's wing, the young generation wing. If you go now, you go see. Then go if then go now for say then go for Opa. We on time with Ajay Kaba with John Benjamin, right? Where they go begin introduce you. When I meet with the chairman, John Benjamin, you wanna meet with the women's leader Ajay Kaba, when I meet with the deputy, chairman, chief Sumano Kapel, all this one, people are go cheer up. But now there is nothing like that. Right? The only people away they see, you just they see Fatima Babih can talk, Mother Bio talk. These are the only people that they say. And first of all, these 2 people don't know how to talk to people. You understand me? They don't know how to convince people. You understand me? Fatima, if you talk, you understand me? You know, it just they pull everything.
Yeah.
You understand me? Mother Bio back is paying. If he's going to come again, you understand me? You know, if he had they see he's going blunder. You understand me? So the message, they go accordingly. When if the executive that be there, then gets the way out and go pass on the message. You understand me? Not so that we foresee.
So in other words, executive, as far as you're concerned, executive not exist.
It's not functional. It not exist. And it's too sad.
You just get like Fatima, Mother Babes, or
yes.
Mother Babe Foundation, or whatever.
Even the Mother Babes, and when you don't go, who say you don't get any meet where they say Mother Babes for Cantor. You understand me? The reason to make them, we put up all them things there, so we put up one, you understand me, for make the women's wing be functional. You understand me? All them constituency, all the districts, they get a women's leader same. You understand? So if we go, like for example, they go, there's a district women there. You understand me? And there's a legion of women there. Who will they go? Will they go mix them? Now then they organize themselves. You understand me? But now it's not like that. You understand me? Now Fatima will call, so nothing, something, things not they go correct. Things not they go correct. So before you don't go waste time for all this one. You understand? When not just 2 people that they run the show. You understand me? At the end of the day, you look at and say, the best you can able for do, right? Just push aside. When I come US, when SLPP lost election to APC, right? I've been in a tongue for some time. Then I can look at and say, I need to move out. You understand me? For back and give me picking a better life. You understand me? I try for coming, then I bring me picking and come. You understand me? So within that cause, you understand me? I lost me big baba when I be 30 years old.
Oh yes.
You understand me? At that time. Yes, Ishmael. You understand me? When I lost that body, because that body was my soulmate. You understand me? Right? Honestly, my dear, if I tell you, as a women's leader, a 2 consecutive women's leader, the people that will play role was the people that I was with all together in an executive. J.O.B., may God bless that man, and I.J. Kaba, may God bless them. These were the people that came in. You understand me? I'm not there, they're American, I'm picking die. But can't look at and say, waiting because they feel say I was not pauper. I'm not part of the cult. You understand me? Take it as that they talk so. Nobody not phone call for tell me say, and that became that, and then they see inside the party after they mask me my body hot. You understand me? So many things that they want me to do with me, Bobo. You understand me? In politics. But when I lost me, Bobo, because I was not part of that cult, you understand me? Nobody sympathized with me, including Mother Bio. You understand me?
So now you don't make this plea. You don't put your case. In the case of Usai, they will say, okay, now we not be understanding that this is not the problem. Okay, Ayet, you don't see all the wrongs now. Yeah, but please, Ayet, come over. We family still. Can discuss this thing. We still need you back.
My dear brother, let me tell you something. I have nothing to lose. You understand me? Before I come inside politics, I'm a businesswoman. Yeah? Right, I have nothing to lose. You understand me? So nobody not for call me. Not to the 11th hour. Me not to them, I call them cheap one, and nobody can call me the 11th hour. You understand? How much can you give? How much can you offer me? What can you offer me? Nothing. That I cannot do for myself. You understand me? So nobody can offer me nothing, and I'm not lose anything, my dear. You understand me? So nobody can wait second me. You know, as I tell you, me a businesswoman, right? When I go tongue, I go register. You understand me? When I go back again, I go vote. You understand me? Nobody know can also can tell me about politics. You understand me? You know, after I went, you know, so at the end of the day, right? I have nothing to lose, darling. Nobody will commit me. Nobody can meet me. Me and I Joe we talk. We talk. I tell him. He say, I tell him. I say, leader. I say, Power don't fail. Power don't destroy the party.
SLPP.
You understand me? Yes, SLPP. You understand me? I say, and you know, sometimes, darling, let me tell you something. When you're in any organization, you feel belong. If you don't feel belong, you understand me? That means say not to your area. You're not supposed to do it. You understand? You're not supposed to do it. So at the end of the day, right? I don't feel belong. I don't feel belong inside SLPP at all. You understand me? So make a find Mr. Fusa and no say I belong.
You're not a business person. You say you pay attention for your business, right? Yeah, so you want to remain as a business somebody, or you still want to be actively involved in politics?
No, I don't want to be actively involved in politics. But I mean, you know, politics they only sign me. You understand me? Because the reason that when make a Kaisa politics, you know, I mean, I liberal person, right? I know they see white to twist and to black. You know, possible. I left for call white. Everybody know inside people say me. I know the twist. Nobody twist me. You understand me? Yeah. So when I see white at the color white, I can never see white at turn black because of my party. You know, I can't do that. Me picking our bond segment. That's why I get other picking the way they around me. You understand me? Yeah. Like, I get one girl picking. But if I see a sister, I don't put all effort for an assistant or one serious, and the concentrate to power other picking them. You understand me? You know. So at the end of the day, right, the benefits what they get, I see not all are serious. The other one they go all are serious.
Yeah, and you don't get other picking where you want for pay, put your benefits per now. You don't get other picking where, you know, in politics you don't get other focus now, other picking where you want for actually
I don't get other focus. I don't get other focus.
We're different from that of the SLPP focus.
I don't get that it.
So you want for tell me waiting at the focus right on this platform?
Well, I'm not going to talk now on this platform. I mean, we trying. I will talk.
All right. So I respect that one day. I understand. I respect that particular waiting. But I ask you this question: in as much as you're not glad within the on the kind of structure where they inside the SLPP right now, how you feel say the bad structure in the SLPP they reflects to national, you know, development?
My dear, it's so bad. You understand? Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. You know, the last 2007, what happened 2007 when we contest the election? You understand me? Now the same thing they repeat so for this 2023.
Tell me more.
Right, like the time that when people like right now, people that don't get fed up. People that don't get fed up. That was the same thing that happened. You understand me? In 2007, people that get fed up. You understand me?
And in 2007, the issue of Solomon Bewa and his bike woman.
Of Solomon Bewa, exactly.
And people be don't tire with the issue of the SLPP when make and his bike woman make in.
Yes.
So you see similar thing like that they happen now. Say people don't really tire with the system and they need a change.
And you can imagine that time the system be better small compared to how the system then now the system is gotten. You understand me? Better my own time, the system not be there as how it is now. You understand me? Now the system is there, everything, everybody they grumble. Even party people then they grumble. You understand me? So you gonna say the system rotting. You can imagine now SLPP they in governance, right? Right now, if SLPP don't want for make meeting, the party office not there anymore. You understand me? So they go talk, they go gather. They say I think like Daily Mail office or somewhere. You understand me? You know, there's no party office. You understand me? Because proper structure not there. The term John Benjamin your time. John Benjamin time, you see again of party office, things that they go on correctly. You do not say yes, this party day. We on time, party you see the system. But this one not the gone. The only two they go on
so in other words, system not inside the party, system not in the country.
No system not there. No system. No system. So me, I'm not going to continue for the but some two not get system. You understand me? And apart of that, I just look and back again. Like a Fatima. You know, when this lady come inside, you know, she tried. You understand me? You know, like when man gets strong woman, you know, because I'm a strong person. You understand? You look at her and say, be any successful man, there must be a strong woman. So I mean, look at that lady on that aspect. You understand me? But then when this power can begin inside this lady, you understand me? You know, this lady begin can do. And some of them think so, you understand me, distracts the international community.
And basically that's now what we call the first lady syndrome, where we can talk about just now with Fatima Babih and pretty soon.
Exactly. You understand me? So this lady can take, you know, can become so hyper with this power. You understand me? He read and cost her. It's like when they go how they call it?
Social media.
It's like when they go na social media. It's like when they begin cost. You understand me? He read something, put them somebody say. It's like when they go na social media, begin pull it. It's like the first study with and people that want to salon. International community. That's like when they watch and see. You understand me? You know, so many things that what this lady don't do. So now he make him mad and the end of back again. Now he destroy the man. He make under Ibadan. Because at the end of the day, we women then we they give advice. And like there was a time somebody they talk about mother in character. You understand me? You know, I don't know if now you be the talker. And that was right. You understand what me said when you know, I noticed. You know, not to somebody who is not certain. Yeah, you go discuss with mother now, yeah. Right? If somebody else come, what will not discuss if that person they convince them, you don't understand me? You know, I mean, you go by that person today. Then if you end up go back in a house again, you go meet his wife, then discuss them together. His wife go give him another thing. So if they go, the last person where they go with their wife. You understand? I don't know if I be talk at one time. You understand me? So that's exactly how it happens. You understand me? The man not get, you know, not get mind on your own. You understand me? You know, so at the end of the day, when you get that kind of leadership, you know, it's unfortunate for me to say this kind of thing. You understand me? But I have to say...
You register for this election?
My dear, I go register because I don't go on by my vote to tell me I don't get vote.
You get for vote?
I don't get vote. Let me tell you something, my dear. Me, not supposed to get more man a body.
What did that mean?
Mean you get people that are around you, people that will believe in you. You understand me?
Yes.
If I go on me house, if I reach just now, right? Sometimes for the day, and they get them 200-300 people they come to me in the house. So I'm not for money. Some of them just can't discuss with me. You understand me? And me, I get time with people. We think that politics again. Politics, you got to forget them for you people. Not all the time. Most of the people over there. Let me tell you something. Some of these people, like this guy, what's that guy again? Victor Fo. The fame when Victor Fo gets, say he reached to waiting, he reached to inside APC. If not SLP, it will never happen. For me, not gonna reach that post there. It's not possible. It's not possible. You understand? To vice president, when one councillor not win in constituency or in ward. You understand me? Then give and take to my column. Take to vice president. It will never happen in SLPP. For me, them promote Notana. Take to that side. Will only be used. You understand me? The Northwest. They're only being used. You understand me? In SLPP. And then it's why they say so.
Okay. All right. So interestingly, I just feel pain that we will forget another discussion. This time not enough for you.
Hello.
This time not really enough for you. We could forget another program. But certain time and day, then can say in football, when the player they in form, in a very top form where people they admire them, now it's fine for left football. Not all the time where in picking and not begin for Kadam, you know we get respect again. What that simply means, it means say, and they can shelf you again for another day. We could make another appointment for count you back, follow it up before you go and cast your vote. How about that?
Not a problem, my dear.
I want to ask you one question, but honestly, I need to ask you. I want to ask you, say, what does you not go answer? What do you vote for?
If you necessary.
What do you vote for?
I vote for Samoa. I tell you, sir, I tell you, say, I have nothing to lose, my dear. You understand me? I have nothing to lose. I don't want to commit anybody.
Why you want to vote for Samuel?
No, because of development. Honestly, let me tell you something. When you compare Samuel and Mother, you understand me? Now die in sleep. You understand me? Yes, now die in sleep. You understand me? Come on, and Samuel will bring something better na the table. You understand me? Compare Mother done the 5 years. You understand me? How many? I call them. How many investors work on a salon? I tell you something. I be get 2 projects. 2 projects. I take this project. I can't go to Mother. Imagine I go to. I left the Mother from McKinney, say to Magoka, say to Kabbalah. You understand me? Yeah. I go discuss this thing with them. Right? Now that's it. I don't say when you are not part of the cult. You understand me? You are not part of it. I go to that place. I sit down at that domot, that Kabbalah lodge. I sit down at that domot there. That's why you get all these people that we all need for, what we all use for sit down inside executive meeting. These people they meet me, and national, deputy, everybody they call me the only one they need for what they sabi for call me. But I still left me and I can say one more boy sign on. You understand me? Until finally I find Mr. Fisai. I get this project to this man. At the end of the day, I tell her say this project they on course. I show her everything. I say, but right now, because when I begin get health challenge. You understand me? I begin serious health challenge, right? So when I go, right, the couple days, the weeks that I do there, I can't begin feel back again. The way I don't begin to feel. So I tell her, say, one can quick in America, right? Then I can check the medical. The when I come, we can discuss this thing. But I want left this document side table, right? He say, okay. He said, well, in for go to South Africa. It connects me to one boy where they call what's the guy? Something Masakoi, Tommy Masakoi. This guy. You know, these guys that were coming from diaspora do not even get one constituent. They not even get a constituent. You understand what they're going to look for? You understand me? This guy begins to feel like any other guy, but he not even pick call. I say, what? I say, man, come on. I get another project back again. When I electricity for 25 years with solar panels. Solar for 25 years. Right? Where they key. I take that project, I go. Waiting at this money on the way they Kanja. I go to my office back again. Then he give me an appointment. In secretary call me. I go to the place and I miss this man. I talk to his secretary. I say, okay, well, I'll make it give me his own email so that I go send them project and proposal.
So in other words, you go find investment for the government, but the government not the handle out scale.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So we get like I tell you just now, we get Bokutin for talk.
They will for doing themselves. You understand me? You know, so at the end of the day, you know they go get a headache, my dear. You know, as you talk and almost say so much day, and me anytime I want to get on for me for talk with me, I ready for talk.
After the program, we get for book another appointment again for let you join me and we'll talk about things that already happened. Thank you very much. We get for talk about I call them the mayoral. You understand me? We got to talk about even the leadership. You understand me of mother. So much where we talk about. That one then you want we carry it. Now you want again they come. You want again to come to the program for let we talk. We don't need any other person for joining you on the program. But for today we get another guest and we want inside. So we will book you again for another program.
No problem, my darling. I thank you so much.
Thank you very much for joining inside the program.
You guys are doing a great job. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much.
Okay, darling. All right.
In him na Harriet today, in a former SLPP women's leader, you know, where don't they tell we about what you think about certain things that will happen inside the country? Well, he talk about the first lady syndrome. So, and we just want to introduce the first lady syndrome inside the program for you this night before we come to Superman. The first lady syndrome now I want to introduce to you right now. The woman where na the Ariogbo, the one where don't fine, they don't go for Gina Musa, he don't bring the report come up.
This woman. Just say the book.
The book. Okay, wait, yeah. What are the first lady syndrome?
The book.
The book. All right, Dr. Fatima Babih, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I am so honored. Una no know how much in love I have been with you too.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Same to
No, wait. Oh. If the book they in love with the ad,
Telling
then the
you.
ad they in love with the book.
Say the page.
Okay, the book.
We
is
had
the
now
page.
just the page.
But
Alright.
as
I asked you just to talk about the first lady syndrome, but hey, hold on.
yes,
Yes.
my sympathy to Miss Sister Harriet. I think I've been a rebut in loss, and I think that God get a special place for woman where you they lost pikin, because now you for now pikin for bury a parent, right? So the woman, the parents, the way they bury them, picking them, God get a special place for them. So my condolences, and God go keep them strong, God go look after them, and God go look after the rest of the other picking them.
Okay,
But
let hold you on quickly. Let hold you quick one, and let come quick to Superman. We'll come to you the first lady syndrome. Look, I'll talk about that day. Because my eyes don't begin to talk about. So Superman, Kushabo, Cabo again, welcome. Did you get me? Superman inside we are. So it look like say the line the okay, wait, Superman they come? Superman did it?
Superman.
Yeah, unfortunately, say within at the yard.
Yes.
I mean, internet kind of play up now this few minutes ago.
So
I don't know why. I don't know.
People
They give it loud and
internet
clear.
not arrest you. Tell me, you don't do something. When I do a thing when they call election pool, yeah. When a Salon TV Live one do am. Tell me what in the methodology. What you wanna do in this pool and what come out of the pool. By where they take over from there.
Superman on freeze. Superman.
Yes, it didn't be hard.
Yes, Salon.
When I give me, I know they give fine again, but when they give me,
yes, but you hear me now?
Did you get me? No.
No, the internet is just
very sad.
Yes, Salon.
And interestingly, it be just
interestingly. Now the hope this way, Uncle.
No, Superman is just the cut Yonka say he get the best internet inside here. The best internet 9 years. All right,
it's a relative term.
So Superman don't go. So if you don't go, let's go to the first lady syndrome. Mama Fatima Babih. Honestly,
yes. And say I know they exist, but here I am.
Okay, good. One thing for know before we talk about the book, this. How many copy you make first of all?
Huh?
How much copy of the book you make?
How much? No, print on demand.
Okay, so if that be the case, I will change the question. How many copy don't go already?
Oh, last time I checked, I think 5 something, going to 600
copies.
The ebook just released today. Mm-hmm. The one that in Sierra Leone, don't they ask for this ebook? Mm-hmm. But all day today they try. Unfortunately, they not get a Amazon market na salon. So when you buy the Kindle, you get for then Amazon market for let you able for use the Kindle. So so far I not succeeded for let them one then a salon make them able for read the ebook. So and I believe say with the ebook it go more because it's more accessible. Because the market not in a salon for let them buy the book, and make Amazon go mail on to them. If it they sell something, it go be too much, too expensive for the average person for do. Yeah.
Okay, since you talk about the ebook, myself we sit on I don't in doubt. We go like for make people able for know, including me, waiting na the ebook.
Where you go able for read on your phone. The ebook you go able to read that on your phone, you go able to read that on your tablet, where you don't need the physical book. So you go either get ebook or you get the print. This is not the print.
Okay.
So the ebook now the let me say the electronic version of the book. The not full version, but you go able to read that on your phone. But the way how things in Sierra Leone, post office not there anymore. I don't even know why make them get that post office building in Freetown, because I don't think if post office the function. So if you try for say you mail them, go reach. but we they look for other ways. Then permit me 1 minute. Forgive me. I see say me laptop battery they go down.
Okay.
That plug quickly. Yeah.
No problem. Of course, we family members them that now Madam Babih we write the book where we talk about Naya always, and this book we don't dey tell people for make them go out forget our sister admin we don't get this book. You don't dey bluff with this book inside the family house. This book contain plenty things them way if you say if you buy the book and try for read them you dey able to know things them way. To be honest with you, where you don't know, but plenty people and especially Madam Attention. Una know that Madam Attention. The mami we say he like attention. In way he talk, na he able know say, you know, people in the give him that attention way he need. He not just a crazy girl. You know, not less a person, but Sisio Genge, when a Fatima Babih Shembepe uncool in wealth. Well, this book talk a lot of things where may you be the doubt because Fatima Babih, you know, it don't give you boku place of bad inside Mama Saloon. Boku place of bad. Where it don't give you. And this book, they can tell you Usai na Fatima Babih in real place of bad. And other things them where you don't know. So please, Fambulem, we get Madam Babih Naya today where they can tell you so many things them again. We new from the one the way if they don't tell you. Madam Babih, you don't come again? You don't join me?
Yes. Sorry, thank you.
All right, thank you. So if we can ask you about this book, what really inspire you for put words them together and write this book?
Thank you. Very good question because I know Kiwan for address the negative, but we they deal with we own people them we're exposed to certain information and then can tend for listen, you know, whether you read something, then listen. Oh, he write this book because he jealous the first lady. Oh, he write this book because, you know, this. So now me go able to tell anybody why make I write this book here. This book now the voice of the voiceless. Because when I don't know if when I've been read me open letter. I've been writing an open letter to the first lady about 6 months after Mother Babih win. Okay. So I've been beginning to see certain things and what they do. I write that open letter. In that open letter, in fact, where I post that open letter on an international women's forum, a lot of the women from other countries, I mean, they ask me if I go give them permission, let them use the same letter, then say let them write to their own, you know, first ladies there because, and not a negative letter, now letter where I write for just say, look, you get two ways the way you go. You go for say you want to become a famous first lady, or you go for be a compassionate first lady. And I tell and say, the situation with the women of Sierra Leone, we need a compassionate first lady. We don't need famous. If you want fame, go back now Nollywood, let you go seek you fame day. But we, as women of Sierra Leone, the struggle where we done the struggle before independence until since independence to now, how we they see the progress too slow. So if first lady they can be active now in husband in administration, we need one where it compassionate. What's in a compassionate? You they feel sorry for the people them. You they feel sorry for women them. But if you can't by yourself no more, you focus because you want to become famous, then I say it not go work. It not go work for the women of Sierra Leone. So after that letter, of course, you know, I think so we don't can no say now we first lady, they read. Not because we drop out of high school, but na possibly they read. He like the screen, okay? So I not think say the one the way they around them, then read and tell them. And I not believe say woman then they or anybody the way they advise them. She's her own advisor. Anybody when you they advise yourself, you know go make good decisions there. So now I can begin to see now over the next 4 years for say this Umaya, it don't take the famous path. It want for become this famous woman, this famous first lady, and everything where they do, they see say this now things and where they, like they don't make road for go some side for go na the village, but you they can now where you they pass there, you they pull the road. So the other woman they will get for come behind you, then go find them difficult for let them walk at that road there. Now this now I begin see now I say this wire. Okay, me not like una get the talent, una get the know-how for do journalism and all what una they do so. Waiting me know and waiting me done day after all my life now education. If God don't allow me for make I get an education, I don't know how to read and write. Why not use what I have to fight against this injustice where I don't see in Sierra Leone against women? Because me on focus always now women and girls. Okay, me on focus always now women and girls. Even while they read Madabio in manifesto, now the lens of women now they use for look at what thing they say about women, what thing they do for women. So now this lead me for say, okay, I they see everything where they happen, where this first lady they do. Anybody calling name, he go attack that person there. Then at the same time, will they get this news here for say, if they take the money where belong to with people then at the country. On top of that, they cost there. Now I say, okay, the next generation, they need to know what happened in this generation. They need to know. And me believe, say, now only through books. Because, tomorrow, we don't know if this YouTube, this internet here, we say it get for go. We go hope say it go last. But even for make you find a video where pertain to a subject where you look for, you go search there. But if this book there on the shelf, at least it go there at the Library of Congress. Sierra Leonean, the next generation of Sierra Leoneans, I want to make them know the Umawe Madabio camp. First of all, Madabio na the worst human being for like become leader in Sierra Leone. Wow. And then the Umawe bring.
Why?
Let me tell you, I think that the only reason why Madabio was able to participate in the election, in the political process in Sierra Leone, now the TRC will be get. Now then been there in the war, he took part. Now the TRC say now for forgive, now make RUF they all get a political party, okay. But Madabio as a person is not a good person. He not get good heart. He not get good heart because leader way he get good heart to God. He go do waiting right. Where you going to that country? I've been a visit. My mama passed away. Lagos, sorry for her. He passed away 2021. Before then, I did go every year. Even 2019, I did my mama get stroke. I've been dating. I've been get for go put my mama in a hospital from their rehabilitation. I've been there nearly 4 months for take care of my mama. So I experience waiting people then they go through. Now that country there is nothing. You don't come, you don't dey na America, you don't dey na England, okay? You don't take all that entourage, you don't bring them, you don't give them positions. Then they see how people then they suffer. Then they act clueless, like for say you don't know what thing for do for them. On top of that, you get a wife. It's like say where you get an enterprise, okay? Then you hire a CEO. You don't hire Baibure, say, let Baibure be the CEO of your company where you don't establish. Baibure bring in wife. Where Baibure they travel, they bring entourage. In wife self, they bring entourage. In wife, they go take money for travel expenses. You feel say that corporation, that enterprise, it go survive? It not go last.
You see,
so
I
want
to take different dimension in this book where you write. So, you don't talk about, we don't play like you talk to Rachel Bangura Davis on the book. A lot of people admire that thing, they will play and they get a lot of views then, and I want to tell you this, we so much passionate about how you forget sales. And like with the advert you book like every day. And one person will seriously day into this book now, Amina Majid Malik, where now we see start, in like Bible tell you, the bluff we like every day, even as what they talk so it's one thing to where they talk about, the Dr. Lahai and the Wiyad and other things, them how Dr. Lahai pull a thing up, tell you about how the first lady they go na cabinet meeting unannounced or invited, and all of them things in the but you not only focus on writing the book, but you you take another action for go forward. When you can't talk about one letter, you don't talk about the first letter. When you first do, when it just come. Now, after you book, you do another letter again. Where this time around, you send them to the United Nations and you address them to the United Nations Secretary General in spokesperson na United States, okay? We can't talk about that one day. But please, just give me some few minutes. Let me welcome another sister inside the program, quick one, Yvonne Akisoya. And then, whilst we welcome Yvonne Akisoya, how somebody going to forget your book? Because we want to let you get sales. Now, that's how we only focus.
It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. My only problem now, how Sierra Leoneans then, people then are salon, go able for get them, because not to all side Amazon get marketplace. South Africa then be able for order. I get friends in Zimbabwe we say if you did in the ebook form, then go able for order them. But I don't know Ghana, yes, Ghana then go able for order because then get Amazon marketplace or then get some kind of alternative. But Sierra Leone not get that right now. So I did try for make I find a way how they go get her in the ebook. You know, our people are so deprived. Even the whole technology era, it go past we not it will take 100 years for low catch up, or some things then will not go even catch up forever. So it's sad. It's sad.
Okay, so
yeah. So now on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
But I go find a way for put her on other markets.
Okay, that would be nice. Mayor, if you hear me, please come in, please.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, so
are you hearing me?
Yes, we hear you. Just that the video not done, but I think the voice very.
I know. I did try for figure out why the video they off. You're not supposed to they off.
Okay. Still, well, go try for fix them and see if we can get them.
Okay.
But if not, I think the voice is very much important than the video.
So what I go do? Just give me a second. Make her go out and come back in, okay?
Please.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
Yes. So, Madam Fatima Babih, I love for just work at two things the way you go through. I actually jumped na your status one day, and I thief something at your status. No, not your status, your profile. I thief something at your profile, and this thing was thief na your profile. And they talk about the book. You say like that exactly. It say there are the 4 entities in the Mrs. Bio empire that she used as tools to exploit the resources of the people of Sierra Leone for her own personal benefit. Let's talk about Creole. In the time for say, then get this 4 kind of group when they put together, and that they use for thief.
Empire.
Yes, empire. Yes. Now that they use for exploit, for thief, for take what not belongs to them, from the people of Salone, for their own personal benefit. And then 4 things they also, you name them. You say 1, the office of the First Lady, Answer for Girls, Mother and Fatima Bio Foundation, Julius Mother Bio Women's Wing. These are the 4 things then. And you put them again, you say the center focus now, Mrs. Bio, democratic empire. In other words, this woman, your empire, this way it creates for able for team up one for thief the country. How you do discover this? Why you say this now empire for thief the country?
Well, when you look at the activities then where them 4 entities they are so involved in, in fact, you go find out say when anything will come into the country for women and girls, it go to First Lady. Anything will come, even for the health department or health ministry, it go first to the First Lady. So now in then can put now on the stage for say now in at the gateway. So now in use them for the yaso. So all them for the yaso then get the area outside and they exploit. So the Julius Madabio now that tool they don't use for destroy the woman then path na SLPP. So if the woman then are SLPP, the smart ones like Harriet Touré, they should just get out right now, jump off this boat, because this pauper boat is not taking you anywhere. It don't use this Julius Madabio for destroy woman then chances them. It don't use the hands of our girls for go project, put himself on the international stage as the poster girl for abuse or for early marriage. When in fact, we get victims and where they suffer from that, and they are deprived of that stage, So this is wrong. This is not injustice to them.
The main reason for this interview, not for lay people them, you just test people them, not like a teaser. You test them for let them go for the book. Well, if you know one for sell, we will let you sell. So just test we no more, yeah. And
I want to let people then get the information.
No,
so
I will not tell them, say we agree with them the information, let them go buy them. In as much as you want for past information, but empty bag not the team apple.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. And for put this kind of book together, let me tell you, it wasn't easy because I get grown picking there, okay? Now America I born them, then get different mindset. So when I first draft them, now me grown picking and my sister, and I then read them first. So when they come to me, they say, no, go back to the drawing board. You need for do research. You need for bring proof for this. Then go make I spend 6 more months for do this wire. And I've been get somebody when I expert for edit. Instead they direct me. No, what do they say this for? They change what they say, but they poke me for say, why make you want to say this way? Instead they urge me for like go back again and go research
so
and
in
find
other words,
so
you just a producer where they produce you, where they guide you on waiting for do. So it will be
editor,
very
yes.
much professional.
Yes, and again me picking the way I not go and let them read something and they become ashamed of me for saying, me mama don't go write tabloid. So this is not a tabloid.
Then it left na shelf.
Yes, this is not tabloid. Everybody where don't read and the one that way be know and before, the one that way don't be know and before, the one that way be know and where they know and I go, oh, I be know so, but I not be know so, but everything what you say about Kono, it's true. Everything what you say about Banju, it's true. So those are the validations I'm getting now. We make I not feel bad for say I spent 9 months. It's not like saying na belle I be not for born picking 9 good months for make I read from the time where I begin write this book to the time where I publish them. It was 9. I've been there vacation na Mauritania. Now the idea say I don't see all that in there, so I don't get all this information. I need to let my people know. I need to let my people know who this woman is and why she behaves the way she behaves. Because if una no know who it come out, una no go understand. Oh man, they just say, why make this woman why make they do this? If you read the book, you go know exactly why she is who she is and why she behaves the way she behaves.
One short video where we be always done the player. I know you might don't see that video, but we can talk about that video there in the letter, and then we talk more about certain things, and we make you take certain action them out of the book again. But I come to you just now. Please stay with me. Mama Mayo.
Good evening, Singapore. Good evening, Barbara. Good evening, Dr. Ba. Now, Dr. Ba?
Babih.
So good to see you. So good to see
likewise,
you. I was on one time
likewise.
and they flushed it with pornography. I was
looking, you were on that?
I was on that.
I hope they're not the
candidates.
No, this is secure.
Okay.
All right, so Mama Mayo, Kushe,
yes.
Kabo, and thank you for the Yagba.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's take this funny thing first. On the day we launch the manifesto of the APC, we see you. In fact, we manage and take note of that one day. It's you like na Atuga Mini Stadium. You be really they enjoy yourself. Like we see. I don't know if you been get the opportunity for me take the mic for sing and like take the leading role in the music.
Yeah, well, it was a really great day. So much joy, anticipation, inspiration. The morning going through the manifesto, actually for those of we will be play a role in doing some of the proofreading and some of the inputs. It's just been fantastic because Dr. Samara Kamara deliver a manifesto where really speak to a new Freetown, a new Sierra Leone. The One Nation manifesto. First of all, I don't know if I've been follow the launch,
yes,
but that introduction where we get people then from all the different tribes, then we welcome, just that display, that exactly that we want to see in a salon, unity and diversity. And then the content, solid content. And say climate change, a major area of concern for me, decentralization, really adequately captured and actually each of them standing as a specific pillar, as one of the 10 pillars. And then by the time we come, na Atuga, rain binika, heavy one, all over the city. But when we see people, then they run, then they work out, and they dance under the rain, we said, are soaked from head to toe. But there was just so much joy because that counts down now.
We Congosa you the other day, Naya. Me and my brother, we say you get reason for dance, you get reason for gladi. Because like one time in there, somebody pull, a certificate, say 5 years of survival certificate. And you know
That
one
was
of the
me.
people then
That
we
was
really
me.
good we get you. They can't talk about that one day. Thank God. He just they put the thing in.
It add the case by itself.
So you actually survived that particular thing there, wait till before I ask you a
Yeah.
question, Mayo. Dr. Babih, why you pull that certificate? Tell me about them quickly before we come to Mayo. Because Mayo,
It's
it just
obvious.
fit inside that certificate.
Yeah, it's obvious. I remember Mayor, I think so the first thing where I've been noticed about, I don't know if not deputy minister, we literally attack him, but I admired her so much, how she stood her ground, look vexed, it just composed himself, she did not go crazy because that's what they were looking for. I'm like, okay, that's a lioness right there. She can handle them. But I also see how everything we then do, like that the airport issue, where you come back, they arrest them, all that thing, and so people like her and people that we actually don't survive the hardship. I just feel say, okay, we don't survive, so now we are moving on. So okay, you don't survive, you don't get your certificate. So now let's do what it takes to make sure we don't go through another 5 years like this.
You're a critical thinker. you just the think behind the box, something where people know they even imagine that you think of. Forgive we certificates. God bless you for that one day.
We deserved it. Every Sierra Leonean deserved
Indeed.
it.
So maybe you receive your certificate.
In virtually now, I receive it now.
All right. So
And I say thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to tell you something, Mayo. Two people really don't endorse you, and this not two big people. We just get the one we left the platform, and he want for talk something where we say we bring and come another time. The former SLPP deputy women's leader Harriet Toure, one-time aspirant and parliamentary, candidate for I think constituency 1, 1, 2 or so, around the Lumley area. We've been contest with his sister Salema too, where Salema to be beaten. We want to talk a lot about you. Jagaban on this platform endorse you. You get two big people, one from the SLPP, one from the APC, we don't endorse you. How you feel about them things there?
I mean, I'm really grateful, and even listening to Dr. Babih. Mm-hmm. Yes, now I feel humbled and honored. Today, at this one side, I just think was like, oh yeah, I've been there in a meeting with some people around culture, and the person say, oh, let you able walk and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I said to the person, I need to explain something to you. I'm not saying I have to enjoy fruits of my labor. If I want to enjoy fruits of my labor, there are a million jobs I can do where go pay me the money that my qualifications and my experience warrant, and also we're not gonna be stressful like this. Right. I know they are for me, and they are for service. So with that kind of approach and viewpoint, you thanks not it come from what you to get. So acknowledgement and appreciation, it really mean a lot. Me don't say me thanks they come from God, because that God at himself. But when you also get people where we don't know you personally, like Jagaban, we don't know we self now. But the time way he even reached out and he said to me, I've got your back. I never really know him. But like Dr. Babih, he say, he don't watch me, I don't see what I do. And that making Harriet Toure, I know him, I don't know her well, but I do know her. We've met a few times. So now real honor for Yeri that he say this. And I give praise to God. Me success measured purely for me on the impact where he make. Now that's not success for me. On the difference what he make. Namikiki is so interesting. For see the power of God, in all this, with all the attacks, with all the malignment, people on radio saying this and the other. You know, somebody tell me today, say, a member of the ruling government, when they try for convincing and say, me, they make $3 to $4 million a month. I'm like, on what planet? Like, on what planet? I mean, people then don't park their senses, or then just so determined for live lives. But I will tell you something else though, way very, very in a way kind of scary, when a serious challenge we get, the concept of integrity and altruism is so rare that for many people, they're not able accept say it exists. So like you get where they say, it must be hiding money, it must be no catch must be no, it can't really live on income, or it can't really not a thief. It must be thief somehow. Now understand, we don't understand. Now maybe they can come out with all the outrageous, like the chief administrator, they talk say me get bank accounts in South Africa, women they can't. For them, it's like it's not possible for like anybody be honest. I mean, I truly, truly believe this. You know, after 5 years of working in the city council, I really, really don't appreciate say there are many people we simply cannot relate to honesty. So because these words then they be bandied around, people do anti-corruption. We did against it's all a farce. The very one the way they say that they fight corruption, they're steeped in the corruption. You know, so for them now all one big game. So if you come and you actually want for fight corruption, like what they don't do it with Dr. Samara Kamara, you know, made up story. The man not anywhere near sending money move, but you still want to paint him as corrupt. Same with me, you know. I mean, it's like then they still say if you say it enough times. So it's the two angles to this, right? The first angle, now the one I just want to talk about, where people genuinely cannot believe that there is such a thing as honesty because they never experienced them. And then the second angle is, okay, you know, say I'm honest, but you want to make sure say, or you want to try for quell me. So even though you know it's a complete lie, you continuously describe me as corrupt. Continuously. You didn't let me go this commission. You didn't let me go this inquiry. You didn't let me go this investigation. Because you feel say with doing that, people will believe. And of course, you followers, you know, that then go pick up on that mantra. And when we, you know, then go just continuously bombard that message. But I give praise to God because for the most part, the average Fritonian, not buy them. They're not buy the lie. They're not buy the story. So yeah. Now you know what I don't do? I don't forget the question you asked me.
It's okay. so I think around the heavy duty, the support where you get, you know, I don't know how you see this, but me, I think say for let you get somebody like Jagaban for come with you, you know, along, you know, he come from nowhere. He talk something one day. He say he come na this thing because of reason, and God bring him for on a purpose. He not even know what he come for, everything God bring him come for. But he see some things them where he want for help, and one of the things they say I'm in you, and he ready for stand by you forever.
Yeah, and like I say, I honored, and you know, he mentioned God, and me mentioned God, because for me, this whole thing, trust me, it's a God thing. The Southside Salon Day, it just tell like children of Egypt, children of Israel in Egypt, we need deliverance. We need for let the Red Sea part. We need for let Pharaoh in soldiers then be drowned by the Red Sea. We actually, look, the dollar don't go 2.4. It is crippling. The average person, the struggle for eat. Somebody tell me, I mean, this is a person where they woke. You might tell me, say, for the last week, that dry rest no more he gets. This is somebody where they woke. Somebody else tell me, say, Lafidi first time, that be where you been managed, you know. Now, it was like, now Lafidi don't become staple. Not an option. You know, for many people, seeing protein, eating protein, not luxury. You know, who's type person are, but in the midst of it all, you see houses going up at the rate of naught, mostly in we catchment area,
You
where
see,
they
you talk about
destroy
this
the water
Lafidi.
source.
You talk about Lafidi thing. You know, Lafidi, yes, like you don't rightly say, but one thing the way we go say na been the list and the before this time they say dry rice and pepper and have been poor man chop, but now not a poor man chop because everything
No.
expensive.
Okay. And you know,
go ahead.
I talked to a young man the other day where they're on a community walkabout where he said to me, he said, then get for go. He said because Gary where we able pan self, we're not able to afford. You know, we need a government. I mean, I think I said this the other day. We get a government now where they in power. We tell we say if we then vote for them in 3 months they go fix the economy. Which me the ask them is, you they in power now, fix it now. Why you need to wait until they vote you back in for do you 3 months? Fix it now. If you're not able to fix them in 5 years, there is no way in a month of Sundays you can't fix them in 3 months. Paddy man, now you in the office today, begin show you the power. If you ever do something in 3 months, after month 1 we will see something. So just give it taster now, begin fix her now.
Interestingly, we'll not be see this one, Sayo. But you see, we can.
You know, we see him.
We not see him.
Not the chief minister.
No, what I
Go
mean,
look the chief
we
minister.
Listen to him. We listen to him, but we not being see the angle he come up from. So for tell we say you did ask for 3 months, but you did it now. Why you not fix her now?
Why not? And at the very first thing we talk about the bread.
You did it now. Why you not fix her now? You did ask for another 3 months.
No, you for fix them.
This now
you there for 5 years.
Intelligence of Sierra Leoneans. They feel say we stupid.
Exactly.
No?
Okay, Mayor, let's talk about pillar number 1 inside on a manifesto. Where you get for do directly with the office where you don't work and where you want for work back. The issue of decentralization. I remember you talk about this the other day. Say, you understand because certain things then they some of the job then they were supposed for canton and not the canton. For example, the one job in the way get for those cleaning where they take SLIA were supposed for canton, but still, you look forward for see who that we can work with na better one. Now we don't see inside pillar number 1. The first focus of the APC manifesto. We get for do with institutional change, constitutional change, and how for make sure say and focus on decentralization because they feel say that then go help. How that go help on our work?
And make I tell you, it is pillar 1, true, but look down, check pillar, I think it's 7 or 8. Look, there's a whole pillar for decentralization. Pillar 1 and national unity and cohesion. So now a broad kind of approach to ensuring, say, we get oneness in the country, we get peace. And obviously decentralization now parts of that. But there's an entire pillar devoted to decentralization. To your question, how it will help? Because if you go back to the causes of the war, Waiting the Truth and Reconciliation Commission being say, one of the major challenges that in fact say we've been get centralization. That person where they Kono, that person where they Moyamba, that person where they Cambia, not get proper representation in your own community, proper leadership, everything you want for the past you camp na the city, past you camp na Freetown. And that means say resources they're not be fairly distributed and people are not getting access to services. So they say this is one of the reasons for the war. So I bring this because why it will help if this is one of the reasons for the war, then it means say now one of the solutions for growth and development, and no sign of dinner at the world where you see growth, where you see development, where you see improvements, where you not get effective decentralization, because you need all politics is local, right? You need for know the needs of the people who say you they. You know the able they na free tongue and tell me say you able understand the challenge where that person that put you on the face. If you're not an MP, you will understand because you're going to go back and forth. But you the MP, you didn't have parliament for make law. You know, they have parliament for build wells. You know, they have parliament for fix the roads. You know, they did for that operation for providing sanitation services, for supporting schools. So you need UDA local, we're able for channel the resources of government for meet the specific needs of those in their locality. Unfortunately, with decentralization, and Samara Kamaki always talk this, and I really respect them for that. It say it's never been properly implemented. It's never fully worked. Because from Kaba in time to Ernest Koroma in time to now, obviously Ernest Koroma do a lot. Kaba, that is, that time, Samara Kaba at that time was working in the Kaba government. That was their baby. And then push them. And as Koroma continue from moving forward, waiting to happen under the Bureau administration is a re-centralization. Contrary to what they commit for do in the manifesto, the New Direction Manifesto 2018, when it says that 1 year, then go devolve all remaining functions on the country. They not devolve a single one. Before that, they bring in the Local Government Act of 2022, where we centralize powers from the council to the central government. And that really dangerous, because you basically say, well, TRC don't tell we say this is a problem. We all don't say that problem. Then instead of you try for implement the solution, you go and take away the gains that way don't be made and even remove the possibility of those gains.
Okay.
Because granted, some of those things had not been devolved. You promise to devolve them, then you go back and you re-centralize them.
So this
that is a major signal for, say, the leader where they in place now, autocratic leader now he wants that centralized management, because now in your
control.
Control. We
Mm-hmm.
want for micromanage so that he go able for gain the benefit more than anybody else. Yeah.
Okay,
correct.
so if that be the
Correct.
case,
And you see that nowhere more than in the land use. They make them totally refuse for do the building permit and the land use planning, because the very land, like when we come into office in 2018, Allentown, I mean Virgin area, and we actually been work with the World Bank for, say, Allentown go be an area where we go able to we go able to do planning. You go able to plan the development. So you go get the streets, you go north side school, go there, you go plan them, waiting and do. Then begin raffle them, begin cut them up, as they can say. Then how they can talk them, then get one way they can say, then cut. Yes, then cut then cut yagi. Really to provide gifts, or what would you call it? Rewards to political colleagues, to their supporters. And then they go beyond that now. And Don Allentown is completely finished, nothing no left. And then they go on to the Mountain Reserve, to the protected forest. An article just don't come out today, I think today come out today, in the Guardian or the Telegraph, one of the UK papers, where they talk about the extent to which illegal quarrying they go on, stone mining, and the destruction, the speed. I mean, we all know it. It's just that this is an international newspaper highlighting waiting most of where they follow the environment as alone which is the destruction of our landscape, the destruction of our forests, of our mangroves, is at a level where totally unprecedented. At the same time, this study governments we bring in a Ministry of Environment we never get before. You bring in the chimpanzee as the national animal or national symbol, where you destroy the habitat of the chimpanzees, and then even the sanctuary in Natsakugama, they're under threat. So I'm gonna stop because I know I'm well over my 10 minutes.
No, wait, you're not going to.
Would it be bonus?
You're not the great at all. In fact, if time don't triple, but you're not the great. Don't worry about that. Let me ask you this question. This could be the last question before you go. I'll watch the comment section on YouTube. And this person, when Ivan Jarez, I feel so pronounce well, Jarez. He say, Madam Mayor, you make water around me eye. Dry rest don't turn staple food. With that, what thing will be your message to the people and for the election?
Make sure you go collect your voter ID card if you're not collecting it. Grab early in the morning on the 24th of June, rain nor rain, go out and vote 444. Vote for APC president, mayor or chairperson, whosoever you dey, MP and councillor. We need to remove this government. This is not about SLPP. This is about pauper. This is not a government we come to destroy. We don't get one sympathy towards the people of this country. Last week, was it last week Friday? I think I'm last week, I don't forget what it was. One day last week, I go coconut farm. There was a young girl in the crowd. We come forward and say, now yesterday they released me from Paremba Road. He said, now cell, I'm gonna go cell. 9 months in jail for absolutely no reason other than for create an impression, say there was an attempt to remove this government from power so that they can bring the heavy-handedness. But not be woke, then try take today, even today, the one we're saying the one against me, they on radio. Now 98.1, the talk say me responsible for August 10. It's sounding hollow. I think so enough for left that one day now. Nobody's buying this line. I get nothing for do with August 10. If they maybe for don't organize town hall meeting for Preventum. I'm like, really? Based on what?
So in say you
On what
organize town hall meeting for
intelligence?
Preventum, whilst other people they report say you mix because you keep fast.
And you get all kind ministry, you get civil within education department, you get peace and within the
Coalition
name
Commission.
peace and that you get a commission, yeah, that's my name.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Like, how come they not go call the town hall meeting? Me not to get intelligence briefing. Now when I did that government, ONS never give me intelligence briefing. When I come into meeting, say there's an issue, let's talk about it. Can you play a role? How am I supposed to do it? Based on stuff on social media? That's not how it works. When I get all these structures, when I know I address them, let me run put them pan. Not the right. Not the be.
And if you been do that again, then if you find some other accuse
Oh yeah.
you of other crime.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But it's okay. June 24, not the fat. So let God be with helper.
Thank you very much. 1,208 people on YouTube, and on Facebook you get 704 people where actually they take the message right now where you don't pass to them. Thank you very much for your journey with
Mayor, make sure say Mother Bio leave so I go come in person and meet you.
Oh, I'd love that. So he get for go.
He has to go.
And again, I go say this. I often say it because I don't want to let people then get mixed up. We are in a multi-party democracy. It is our absolute right every 5 years to make a judgment. This is not picking on anybody, not to anybody in right. There is no such thing as 10 years. Now, Mayor one pull we before we second term. That's the kind of stuff I hear. Apparently the guy that will take me to Canada then say, now Mayor one pull we,
So I said, me one pull them, me one pull them. Let them pull an idea.
So, Mayor, you talk about that
responsibility.
Mayor, you talk about that Mutukade. We be the time for talk about the last time say one guy then called Agata, kidnap you Mutuka, Krango, police finally, you talk to the Inspector General, they finally get them, but at the end of the day, nothing not come against Agata and just left her for walk out of the police station.
Yeah. Correct. Now this kind of salon. We don't gain with. We don't gain. We really don't gain.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Be safe now.
Thank you. I can't wait to meet you in person. Good job. Yeah. Thank you so much for speaking the truth to power.
Thank you.
Mayor, tell Dr. Babih say you fall for that one.
Absolutely. It will be a must read after the campaign. Sadly, yes. I don't get enough hours in the day right now.
I understand
for the leisure of reading.
Yes.
All right then. Take good care.
Thank you. Tomorrow by God in power.
Okay. Thank you. Amen. Okay. Bye now.
Dr. Babih.
Yes, darling.
How are you? Are you one green?
Na me one able. Una me for make let me sister Harriet stay.
No, we can't Harriet no need for mix with somebody else. Harriet the way out get thing the way one for bring them. We need for getting one green.
So if the other SLPP woman from everything where me don't research and find out waiting they go on a SLPP, especially with the women. If they are smart, the one them not to the small clique where they are the Mrs. Bio in Femocracy. So Femocracy na organization where it run by one woman, it bring other, a small group of other women there for make it look like for say it stand for woman them. So then they validate them, but it not really stand for woman them. Because the woman then are SLPP, it don't marginalize them. They're not the function with them in the function with all the areas like we Harriet been they say, you get young generation, you get the women's wing, and then you get, I think, the organizing, another structure we then call organizing or something. Mrs. Bio don't take all over. It don't take all of them. So the young generation, then still they exist, but the young function, it not really too matter to them. And the woman, the young function, now it don't take over. Now it's in a PR for the woman, for the women, the SLPP National Women's Council. That's what they call her now. So if it don't take over that one day, then it don't really marginalize the SLPP woman them. So they not get function again at SLPP. So why stay in a party who say you not get function? If you're not smart, una go get out now, jump off the boat, let regime change come. When the regime change don't come, then una go regroup again. If una still want to go back to una party, una go back to una party. Because this way they in power now, not to SLPP as people they don't point out, this is power. And they came na a cabal, then exploit that country day to the last.
Okay.
And
so let me look into this
standing.
thing. I listen to this first lady where they tell people them say the more than they come for them, the more than the elevator, got the elevator. And this brings me to the letter where we see you address, like I say, to the spokesperson, office of the spokesperson for the United Nations, Secretary General. And you basically they call their attention to this book, where you write. What exactly you want to call their attention? Why you want to let them know about this book here?
Well, like where on social media, where you post something, you tag, This is just tagging them. This is just saying, hey, if we are not already find out, I've written a book about this first lady. Why? Because then turn on to poster woman, poster child for early marriage, because I go lie to them. Everything where I find out where I put in my book, they show say, na lie to the UN. So I want to make them read the book, let themselves know.
Interestingly, I see the first lady can reply to people them on different things them, say they lied and this, but they not ever talk about this thing. What do you think? Is it that you not get defense to this book or what?
No, say if you don't hire the most vulgar woman in a salon, for like come after me personally. Right. So now in PR than they are, I guess in first step. So I mean whatever she wants.
Biden.
Yes.
Okay.
So whatever first lady, whatever reaction you want to, let me make it clear. I not write the letter where I've been right. Okay, the open letter where I've been right. Yes, I wrote that for the first lady. I'm not saying that to them directly, but I figured that people around that go read them and advise them. But I not write this book for first lady. Water don't pass Gary. I not write this book for let first lady change. This not woman way it not go ever change. It not go ever change in ways. I write this book for the future. I write this book for let the next generation of first ladies, they let them know, say they're not for follow this woman in path. They're not for behave the way they behave. This is not, it's unbecoming. This is why it's unbecoming.
You make reference to Mama Gaba, we watch Mama Gaba in open letter to this same woman we talk about. And this woman talk everything in the beginning, about what he observe, what he be done they see from other first lady and this. And then he say, oh my God, this not only kind first lady where the country is
unbecoming. Now they that part of the title come from. Because where I begin write, my book been get a different title. But when I, through my research, where I can read what Mama Gaba say, my goodness, the mommy, it just sum everything up. Observation was on point. And, this not a behavior of a first lady. Everything where this woman don't do since it became she became first lady is not. When you go on how you call her TikTok, you put first lady. She's the only first lady that comes up. And what they do? In order for say they use them for send positive messages, they claim say they do so for girl picking there. But what they do? They actually groom, what we call grooming. They groom girl picking there for let them look out there for man them. Because if they on TikTok, they praise how he love a man, how a man love her, this and that. So if they promote this wifehood, mistresshood, now this now they promote. So when Mama Gaba just don't, observe all that observation, then I say this is unbecoming. I say, okay, this is a good title because this is the description for describer as unbecoming is very, very, very,
but
very
if you don't
accurate.
tell we at one point say, not to that kind of first lady, where that title first lady they full up in head. They do better 21 for do.
If the title not full up in head, it not be for do any of what he do so. Now the title not full up in head. First of all, it not get good upbringing. When you read me book, you go find out say not a person way it follow. We they behave well today because in those formidable years, we parents them, we listen to them.
So some
But
people go say now home you come up and so they say now house you come out.
Exactly.
So
when you
in come out.
So at the beginning, I really not be one go into the background, okay? I not be one go in childhood and this and that. But when I they read all the inconsistencies there about them, where they read lie, this woman not ever live a truthful life. All in life now false. In fact, the book before say false lady. The book before get false lady na the title. But na Mama Gaba now inspire me now for can use unbecoming because in whole life na false. So when I see all of that and I see say if you dey lie no more you dey pass, okay, but where that lie they I see say that lie they don't deprive other people them of waiting them deserve. Now I say no, I need for go back in background waiting I know people that way know in mommy and daddy before they became husband and wife. And I've been get information where I not been necessarily been get for use, okay, for write book, but I been just knowing because we come from the same community. But knowing what I know and then seeing her behavior, that make her say, okay, I need to go into her background. Let me look, what in this girl been they do na kono? What in this girl been they do na banju? Then when I put them two then they together, it's no surprise that
okay.
because
so the last question I will ask you for now before we take calls them. But before that, the George Owen just say he just got himself in book from the bookstore when at the Unbecoming today. He say thank you very much, Dr. Babih.
Oh, I appreciate
all right.
that.
So and the question I will ask you: out of 5 lies or out of 5 false life of this first lady, which one you want to tell we about? We very much catchy. So we will go find the rest of the book.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, think of that one day. But I'll ask you this other question again. It's in a book, but we're not able to talk all. Because myself, I'll let them go buy the book, yeah?
Yeah.
As you been to investigate, you been to go physically for go find out for yourself?
Well, Nakono and Banju, yes. I've been get for talk to people them because certain information they will find out. I've been need verification. Because somebody not go tell you something no more, you not verify them. When you they talk about somebody else, you get for be careful, So I've been get for verify them with people then. So yes, I talk to people then at Banju. I've been there Banju 2022. I've been there Kono 2020. So I talk to people then for verify their information then they will be don't get. And
you go Guinea at all?
No, I not go Guinea. I get people then at Guinea.
You get anything for those Guinea? Just yes or no?
You want to bring the cat out of
no,
the bag?
just yes or no. You get anything for those Guinea?
Me or in?
No. Fatima get anything for those Guinea? Just yes or no?
In Grandpana from Guinea.
Now that's normal.
Me say me Grandpana.
As a mortal man. Okay, left that one day because that's not the good.
Me say me Grandpa. Sierra Leone. We either come from Guinea or we come from Liberia. A lot of we were. Of course, me na Mauritanian for me daddy side, but to me mama side na Guinea. So if people that not come from Guinea, then will come from Liberia.
All right. So now go back to the 5 false life. Which one you have for tease me with?
The lies where it tell.
Yes, the false life. The picture we painting self we not to so it be.
I go say, well, the one way take to the UN, because the lie way they lie to we no more. The one way take to the UN for say in a being a child bride escape from child marriage, very far from the truth, and it take down it to the international stage, and it gets advantage over other people because of that.
Okay, so yes, he say escape from child marriage, which of course not to so it be, and it be get different life where it be they get, and that's the inside the book, can't he?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on there. Maybe I will take care of the calls then quickly.
All right, family members, them now we dey go on the phone for make una talk to his sister, Madam Babih.
But by the way, before we go to that, they'll just take quickly a break. But before that, I want to talk about the likes and the waiting and quickly.
No, Assad. You know, when we talk about the likes, since yesterday, I already tell you, it frustrates for make you see family members them over 1,000 plus, and then they see just 530 likes. You know.
Okay, hold on quickly.
It's really sad.
Yeah, let's just take this break quickly, and then when they come back, just now.
Just wanna get this feeling January 1, 2023, from 12 o'clock sun time to 4 o'clock afternoon time, Lantern go meet Carnival. That na inside the Afro-Caribbean Festival, we go be na Freetown for just 200 new Leon no more. And sef, you go get one polo and one wristband where you go wear go the program for make the organizer them go gree for make you take part on the program. Can join the Lantern Parade from Radisson Blue Hotel and Bubble BN Ebenezer calendar in Lantern to go reach Jigibonta Car Park with Caribbean stranger them. We get for come from all over the world. Then sef they come with Dion style inside the carnival where for take part na $80 when a 1,400 new Leon, and for that then go give you drink and snack for make you charm and chill as you the bubble they go. Come see costume, all kind colorful costume, and na so we no go left and give you jumbo stranger them. We sef get costume them like featherback costume where you can wear with your polo or be the top. You can wear and sef with short trousers, boxer or other thing them. We get the typical Caribbean featherback and headpiece. And sef, if you want for add some African flavor, we get Ankara top them where you can same way so use as costume. We get face jewel when na then shine decoration where people can put na them face na then Caribbean festival. So Priscilla's hats and accessories na one-stop shop for all your costume for the Afro-Caribbean Lantern Meet Carnival. Forget your own costume, na for go na Priscilla's hats and accessories na UN Drive off Wilkinson Road or call them na 078-681-471. And for your own Afro-Caribbean Festival Lantern Meet Carnival ticket, call Eminence Africa na 030-200-555 or go na the office na 114 Pademba Road, Freetown. No forget yourself your costume for make we go show them Caribbean them say we self can do am. Na for go to Priscilla's hats and accessories na UN Drive off Wilkinson Road, Freetown or call them na 078-681-471.
Welcome back, family members. Then, well, we go on the phone line now, as usual, 1 minute 30 seconds. And well, this time I will not say expect time because the time I ain't expecting self. As you hit you 1 minute 30 seconds, the time I did drop you call immediately. We go direct at the line. Usai, when they can talk to his sister, Madam Fatima Babih. Well, Luma, we write for a big book. You know, me I dey call him big book. Of course, he named himself to me na the book, not to Madam Babih. The book, na his name. We go on the phone line. Hello, caller. You name and where you call me from?
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, good evening.
How are you? You welcome on the show. Get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. Good evening to my sister, where she does where they on this program. Really. These people are a bunch of false life people. So if you tell me about false life, I believe she's saying the truth. And I just want for the people that know say that is the new Sierra Leone where people never fear for say the truth. Even if I'm sure the way they really talk, she's from maybe Southern or Eastern, and maybe the member of this SLP people. There are people who are really very honest. We know say these people they not try and they suffer the people of Sierra Leone. You know, it's really bad. You know, it's really bad for the people of Sierra Leone. You know, I really wish we did. Yeah, well, thank you very much, my sister, for what you don't do. Let God continue to give knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. For let write more books and let expose more truths for Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Hello, caller. You name and side you call. Please reduce the volume of your set, caller. Hello. Hello, caller. You name and side you call me from. Hello. Hello. You name and side you call me from.
Hello. Good evening. I call from Maryland, USA.
All right. You welcome on the show. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay, I thank una and God bless una the work una they do for we. Because now we una they try to protect. And God bless una.
Amen.
And the book Fatima Babih book self I don't get I didn't know na the card distribution and you know campaign rallies where the madam they make. The madam na power. And all what he talk, the book, if anybody read that book, you go really know say that man is a scammer. He can't for scam Sierra Leoneans. He really a scammer. And na see way be or he ain't said to change and na lie woman. Don't secondly what anti-RA talk exactly. I was once an SLP, women swing sexy, but we all don't commodity. Me if I be in a salon, I vote for Samura Kamara because that man he's honest. He's extremely honest. In talk that you go know for say he's honest. So they pray to God, may they not rig the election for me. Now that night me worrying now. May they not rig the election for we. May people come up because they send money now to people that they realize that. You know, they realize what they send out for. When you send out next day, then they call you back. So you really make that man they come on away and collect advice to people and let them go take their ID card. Let them try go vote.
Hello, caller. You name and side you they call me from. Hello, caller. You name and side you call me from.
Yes, I've read this now. EU.
You welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Look at the mistake.
Barat, you want to tell me 10 seconds, Barat. Hi, Dr. Babih. Thank you so much for that book. Why me not come on time?
Thank you.
They have to go. I want to get panic attack. I think say don't go on Amazon. A lawyer for friend for them. Thank you so much, and I pray say you're able to get the ebook for the woman then or the audio book for the woman then na Sierra Leone and as you get the audio me will get them for the piano Mika. And thank you to the mayor. I am so proud of you, Dr. Babih. Love you. Thank you so much.
I love you. Thank you.
Hello, caller. Your name and side you call it from. Please reduce the volume of your sets.
Yes, I will do that now. They call from UK. My name is Marcus.
All right, you get 1 minute 30 seconds.
I just want to appreciate to Dr. Babih all the good things you do for guide the woman in a salon. Hey, we sister in the suffer under this syndrome woman there, Fatima Babih. Dr. Babih, let God give you blessing and long life. And let God make this election come to successful APC come from power. But this woman just come and disgrace the woman in a salon. As a Sierra Leonean who feels shame with the man them. Say this na first lady this will present na salon. Paul. Then go see him here man by body power. Let God bless him. Let God bless you up to your generation born, okay? And we appreciate all to the one who did make the program here, who did interview those guys. Send by Pierre and by Bure. Let God bless them up to their family. Now this number would they say, let God give you good peaceful election. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, caller. Your name and side you call me from.
Yeah, this is Abdul call from United States.
Abdul, welcome on the show. 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, I to Fatima. I don't start for read the book, and I reach na the area we talk about the 4 marriages then where this woman go through. I think the author try for describe in a way because of standard. But to be honest with you, some of the women them, we Gambian ladies them, where the time where this woman become first lady, we talk to me now. You can't way then describe this woman, the manner in which way they go for hunts them and they no decent. And I believe say because of this woman educational standard and because of you want maintain some respect, and make it no go deep for describing thing. And I go challenge you say this woman know more about Fatima we not disclose
and go,
that her book because of
begin,
your educational level.
More. This you know can't begin left so. You know
no, you know go talk something then they way in no way no talk because of his standard. I believe so. Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. Hello, caller. You name and who side you call me from, please.
Hello, good evening. I call from here.
All right, you're welcome. 1 minute 30 seconds. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, final one. Yeah, but my own question I want to ask. Most of the sorry.
Go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, my own question I want to ask. I just want to ask if there's any more political motivation behind that. Then secondly, because the reason why I asked that is why now the first lady no more the book writes, but I know read the book it. I'm not fortunate to forget the book it. I just want to know if he go again for the president because secondly, then how many years you don't know this woman where you go write a book against them or book with shots way they of this nature? Is it from Gambia or all in history? I will wish for gets the book. Then thirdly, what's in the and I'll call back.
Thank you. The Mamina Bangbato, you're welcome. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. We tell God thank you yourself.
I tell God thank you. First of all, one for say hi to Doctor and to Mayor Akisoya. May God bless them two women there. They were a role model for we Pikine and Sierra Leone. Dear my grandpa and Saint Baby, I want to give me doctor in email because myself they do research on the same subject where this woman do research on. I'm doing on the youth in education. And I listened to half of a bibliography actually sounds so much alike with my own life. And, I really want to talk to them, please. And number two, Mayor Akisoya, you are a woman. Anybody where na true Sierra Leonean, not the true Sierra Leonean of Fatima like you, the real Sierra Leonean, where just Sierra Leone na heart, will give you a thumbs up times with that number. You are in our prayers. We pray for you every day. And please, Mama, understand strong because then people that are ready for read these elections. We dey pray to God that if this guy when they call Mohammed Konde, he take money for lead this election, let God not make you see this election. Let's say that crack 98 because we know the pain what they go through.
10 seconds.
Let me try to get myself out of this to boot them. Fatima Babih in regime, let it go. If this man they want for time up for let them stop Babih that we put. Let God make this step.
We're very sorry for that. The time I don't cut him off. Hello, caller. You name and who side you they call me from?
Hello, yeah.
White Horse, you welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
I mean, White Horse, I call from the Finland.
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to take this opportunity for telling 2020. Let God bless them, let God guide and protect them, and let God guide his family there. And also, let God keep the blessing by his book. One question I want to ask you, sister, if you put this inside in book, therefore, I think I before the people are asking, another shame. My mother really wants me, I don't know if you put that in book. Now, that question I want to ask you, sister, should I read that in book, yeah?
Hey, good. Hey, White Horse.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Kamara, welcome on the show. Get 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Mr. Kamara, you go live now. You give it for set.
Yeah, I know that I work at the Yeah, so you know the book is inspirational. Committee don't get even though it cost me a little bit, so they can say it cost me an arm and a leg. You know. I think the mention about London Jets. I don't know if like a London Jets where Mala will be top and you want them one video nine link out with Fatima, you know. Don't get the book. I just begin them because I don't go far, but it's very good video. They encourage people for buy and we all get to understand this man Papa Guinea come on. Although we don't go and go to details because one whet the appetite for let people get the speed for go buy them so that do myself we don't spend money for produce this book. I go realize the proceeds, even though you know make money. By the end of the day, at least himself go feel
10 seconds.
Gratified. Okay, well I just stop there. Thank you very much. God bless now.
You're welcome.
All right, and we actually want for pass one very short information before we take the remaining 5 calls. Then, this is not something we just meet with this evening. The thing actually come from me and Bible. Say on the 19th and the 20th of this month, we for fast 2 days. 2 days for the country, me and Bible. But we want to actually extend them to Una. Please, Una join we, follow we fast. On the 19th and the 20th. We go see the result at the end of the day. And when we the fast, not to just I want for fast, we get a purpose for fast. And the purpose for fast not the election. Members say we get for committees election to people, to God, sorry, and we as well get for ask God for expose any hidden agenda. So please, you get already what you want for it look like for this election, okay? But the thing that for me and Bible say we need for fast. But please, we extend them to Una say, Una join we follow we fast on the 19th and the 20th in whatever way, Christian way, Muslim way, let we fast the 19th and the 20th. Do ya? Remember say we all na broom. Now when we did together, now we strong. Yeah? But if you pull we one, na broom straw. You can just use finger and broke them. So please, Una join me on the 19th and 20th, follow we fast. We go to the remaining 5
Alright,
calls.
so we take 5 more calls. So we see the response to some of Una and make himself go take a rest. It's tired. Hello, caller. Your name and side you they call you from?
Not they ask me again.
Nadoba, go ahead.
Anyway,
30 seconds.
The time now, you know, and the thing in this way, some of we they advocate for woman, they let them live in another country because we the man they don't disappoint. You see, where a better woman they articulate matters and we all doctor and professors they win a man they in another country they name would do shishi. And a woman they fight for reach so with this government. Without them, we are nothing. And another message is just unfortunate the mayor don't go. This waiting and they can do so they know they help the nation. They are not protecting the masses. And if they allow this government billboard at the aid, let them just find way for back the bundle then left that country there. Then people that don't win the election though. This confirmed source where they tell you now. Because the own system, if APC not go out and find a way, let them.
I don't want to cut you word. You get me?
Yes,
I don't want to cut you word. You right on what you say. They no need for be, relaxed. But at the same time, I think something they work and you get for see that thing they continue.
Now, so they can always tell me. How many times they don't tell me?
Not to them. This not from we.
Okay.
Not from them at all.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Okay. I I trust you guys. As far as Napomona, I trust you. I talk me out to the woman on the platform, and so I appreciate you. I wish when I can come and assume power in that country. We don't fail. We demand they don't fail.
Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from? After these 3 more calls.
Okay, I did call from the US.
Go ahead. You're welcome on the platform.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me first and this again for come now make.
Again, you're welcome, welcome.
Okay. Doctor, may God bless you. I'm so happy for the platform where they open. Even me will not able for read, but you don't make any able for read now. You know, I want after everything done. Please, I want to write book for beginning a salon with history book there. We need people like you where they open, you know, youth the you make us so happy. This time I know a recourse. So may God bless you. May God continue for guiding. We had may God bless you now too.
Thank you. God bless you too.
3 more calls.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from? Hello. Hello. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from?
I call from Riyadh. Madam Babih, thank you so much. Thank you very much on behalf of all women in Sierra Leone and all the African countries, even Americans. I did thank you on behalf of we. Your voice, they can talk and teach we women thing where we obtain power. We don't need for come abuse other women then, because this now women then this we so-called Fatima Babih in cause we bring Sierra Leone. I make everybody is so aggressive in Freetown. Every woman, every young peking, I'm telling you, at the age of 9, there is a club na beach bar na Freetown. Then all them believing to dress up at night. At the age of 9, I'm telling you, then go sit on Uten in called Papa Cliff and the other club, the Anosabi. Thank you, because at the end of the day, let Fatima know for say we not just kind country where we mama them, we grandma them, we the mothers out there. They know how you call it, they know they pay attention to what is right for them. Not for the girl picking them no more, not for the girl picking them, even the boys, the men, the fathers, the brothers out there. Una go get this book. Thank you so much. There's a lot I wanted to say about this book, but new day in transit.
Right. We get how many calls?
1 after this one. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from?
Yeah, I call from London.
You're welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. The platform be for you.
Yeah, me a concerned Sierra Leonean. I just listened to one important audio from a brother, Sierra Leonean brother called Sammy J, where they talk say from where ECSL say they don't delete some 5,000, I can't remember the figure, and the APC party not even bother for mind or for find out the number of people there or the area where they delete their number then they. Is this so now one of the tricks that one the way then they try for make so that the during the election, if they overvote in any of their stronghold, then they cancel the area there. And another second point is we just don't know say the 2 aspirants there for the coming election. They don't go sign a a peace accord. But now we see some violence na the opposition, one against the burning of the house of Diana Konomani and an attack on the mayor in Yonka. So this they worry the peaceful.
Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from?
Yeah, my name is Bible. I call from Slpp. How are they do?
Welcome to We Are.
Okay.
Dana me to God. If now one thing we talk today, we make her believe exactly for say she really found out about Fatima Babih before she can write that book for in the Fatima, because the reason that Jarabi, that name said that family name is from Guinea. The Jakankere na Guinea, they get that last name the Jarabi. And Salona rather in the English way Jabi or Jarabi. Na Jakankere na from Cuba. That name grandpa come out in the Fatima Babih. Na real Guinean. That they give me the right to believe what you have made the right so. And that book the Jarabi. Na Guinea last name for the Jakankere na Guinea. So in grandpa come out you know go down to me. Because that name that very na Jabi. Now from Gambia. If you shout out to me. One grand Gambia no get Jabi. Any Jabi is coming out from Cuba, na Guinea. So now arrest me case. Thank you.
Thank you.
The last lucky caller. Hello, caller. You get 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hello, yes. Thank you very much. I say greeting to Dr. Babih. And tell and thank you for what you do. I get one man try to ask him how far in go for investigate. A writer, for example, the book I read in school when a junior chebe things fall apart when a junior chebe write time. Now one thing with writer for everything we the extend for right. It get more information and head offered. Even you know go far for investigate. For like get the keep all right. That's it can lead them for do anything right. Even you not go ask fast for investigate deeply, you get true information by the things where the person they put in place, the argumentative person they put in place, you will know exactly what for right for that. This I mean a good right. Thank you very much, Dr. Babih. God bless you. Yeah, thank you.
All right, the tradition, one bonus.
Hello?
You're welcome on the show.
Yeah, good evening. This is a concerned citizen where they call from the US.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I just want to tell Madam Fatima Babih, thank you for the book. I just get a sample now Kindles where they can read right now, but I will order the entire book. Then I want to tell you now thank you because this fasting is very, very important. This is a confirmation, you know. Now, Timo, we all been on the talk, but because I believe say everything we do now this work, for commit unto God. This fasting is very good. May other people enjoying it more. We fast and pray. And we'll get a prayer point where they say anybody will not mean good for salon.
You got to whip them.
May God whip them. May they not see this election. May they not see the election. Me na my own prayer and anybody will get the intention for rig this election. They not go see the election in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, family members, them. Now, so they take with time for Hanover, most of una concern them, excuse me, to a sister for make able for respond to una, you know, some question they don't need for that. Where the possibly the answer a day before you don't need for that. This not to Bible and Shebe talk. Now, Madam Babih, sorry, the book. I can forget in name to me now the book. Why they call her Madam Babih self? Oh, Bible yourself. It's not a problem. Anyway, over to you, Madam Babih. As you don't hear him, where you lovely Sierra Leoneans them don't show concern towards the good work where you don't do. Would I don't buy the book? Would I they pan calling company? Oh, lend me first before they get me on. So now you don't box up or don't tell people don't more do not the lender.
You. No, nobody need lend.
No. Be your brother.
Okay,
your brother keeper.
Put the mic on.
The mic they off.
No, you know the length.
Be your brother's keeper.
Yeah, not too, but no length. Bye.
You said we get problem.
The mic they off. Let me can tell you.
Now
I tell you two behind the scene. Bye. Yes, but bye.
I they can expose me so.
Who's kind of thing this? Promote you man.
They for lend me, but other people for lend them.
No, so we person by lend you. How you promote you man now?
Sister admin they lend me.
Andy, na by paper na dey. It was like enjoy fine when they take her. He say, hey, enjoy ya.
Yeah, sister admin tell me say no they lend nobody.
In fact, me don't tell her say.
That one day, Inge will not call her bluff. The bongo we don't bongo we now for that book. Hey, Papa God, we just tire. But anyway, over to you, ma.
So I think say I read one person talk about say waiting and no not to all are right. It sounds like say that person they maybe I don't talk to them because two things. One is that
Doctor, wait. Doctor, abeg, wait.
Okay.
Abeg, begin and back. Abeg.
Oh, okay. So I said somebody, one of the callers. Anyway, I thank everybody we call. I really appreciate because when you do something, you really don't know if people then go appreciate them, right? So I write this book here for me people them, and when I hear me people they appreciate them. I mean, believe me, it pass everything else. No other reward, no the way I go ask for say the people that way been there in my mind, not to Mada Bio been there in my mind, not to Fatima Jabi been there in my mind. Me people that way been there in my mind, we make I write this book here, where I feel say I for stand up for them. They appreciate. There's no more reward than that. So I thank them. Let God bless we all. Let God help we. Let God make let we arrive. Let we see this Sierra Leone what would they look for. And you know, for the fasting, what I don't suggest, I believe Sudan a very good idea. And everybody, as we in Islam, where would they fast? You intention are number one. And the first thing, everything starts with an intention. So when you fast that fast day, you for make your intention very clear. Say, God, now this are the fast for this reason today. And each day where you fast, you for make that intention clear again to God between you and God. Let you make it clear to God, say, now for this reason I go fast today. So each day, not so you did, they do until they say, tomorrow you forget. So each day where you fast, you for make that intention day. So now me your own contribution to that. So as that person say, everything where I find out, if I been say I go write the book, this book here I revised on so many times, even for be 500 pages. But I be want a book where you go pick up and spend time for read them in 2-3 days. So I not be one make it if it reach 200 pages, I not be one let it pass 200 pages. I mean, I go tell you now something. I actually I published I think it was the 11th of May. But I be one for release on Mother's Day for honor me mama, in memory of me mama. So during them 2 days, then they wait. I take them off again. Then I knock off over 15 more pages because I don't want book where you go take people that don't want for read these days. I just want book where you go take and read. But believe me, even though I reduce them to less than 200 pages, the important part then where I find out where I feel say irrelevant for less Sierra Leonean people than know it did it. So I not take away anything from that. And another question, let's answer the political. Somebody asked if I get political motive. Me na advocate for women and girls. You're not gonna do that if you're not political. I am political. Do I want regime change? Yes, I want regime change. Okay, I want regime change. I know there are no political party in Sierra Leone, but I want regime change. And the person where it go get the best chance, okay, if una get competition, the person where get the best chance for win that competition for una group, una put them forward, let him face the competitor, let him face the opponent, right? So I know say are they in this party or are they in that party, but are they for the person where get the best chance for take we out of this bondage where they right now. Sierra Leoneans were in bondage. We are in bondage. You not full grown man. You get household. You're not able to feed them because the prices don't go haywire. You there in bondage. Your wife not they respect you. Picking they not they respect you because they bring home what you supposed to bring home. So let we get ourselves out of this bondage. Let we put we vote to whether we know for say it get the best chance for beat the opponent. I think so somebody asked how long I don't know the first lady. I've known the first lady as long as we all don't know him in these 5 years. I not write about her from a personal perspective. I write about the first lady from the perspective of being a political figure where it don't kind of we country, it don't do things the way as see say it affect women and girls in our country. Now, from that perspective, they are right. So on that basis, I don't know him as long as all Sierra Leoneans, they don't know him. This last 5 years, we don't be a first lady. Okay, and I think say somebody asked why I write about the first lady and not Babih. Actually, at the end of the book, you go see the angle I take with Babih. Babih is in there because Naina the how you call him, choreographer or Nainga this puppet here, this puppet where they call Fatima Babih. Nainga okay. So at the end, you go see who side the connection there. And you know, Sierra Leone, the sister we call where it talk about 9-year-olds, then where they on the streets, where they dress up for go. You know, I see that in a 2020. Okay, I see that in a Kwedu town. The same place who side, you know, in the 70s, in the 80s, where girl picking them in the go. With a pass day around them, you know, 8, 9 o'clock, na nets. All the one that we've been there in high heels and mini skirts, they were not more than 10 years old. It's sad. So we need role models. We need for sure we girl picking them for say, you go become somebody tomorrow. It not necessarily means say you get for go lay down with man them. So where would they see woman that when a first lady, where it they show for say, where you marry man, anything where you want, now then you know, anything where you want, you go get them from that Monday. So you don't need education. You know, are they in touch with principals in another school, another country there? Because when I can go at the visit schools, the one day where I go bring supplies for, I bring at the visit school, I'm in touch because I'm an educator. So people then they tell me about the high rate of dropout. Babih in ministers, they lie, they're not afraid for lie. Minister of Education are a big liar. They're all liars. They all hold certificate in lying. They're not they tell the world the reality about what thing they go on. Then they only tell the world what thing and they report for the international community, the international donors. So now waiting they want and they want arena that then they tell them. But the reality on the ground is very, very, very grave for we girl picking them. Because as then they see, you know, what then they see on social media, whether they dress fine, go dance na TikTok, then if you say that nine are the life. So we need role models. We need, like we girl picking and they see women them, we don't develop themselves from education, from, you know, personal development. If now would successful in business, we girl picking and they see that every day, you know. So then they can't get this first lady now. We're in just then at them face every day. So not the wrong role model that. And let me see. What else then be asked? So for the book, where somebody talks, say, I for write more books. It was not my intention for let this first lady in book be the first book, but I don't establish a publication, you know, a publishing company where now for make with the rights, me and my sister, we don't begin. We get a few now the pipeline, you know. So after this, I don't do research on girls, then believe me, Sierra Leone, this human trafficking, what would they read about? Not a foreign thing in Sierra Leone. Me go visit me people them, me family in Mauritania. Would I go see traffic girl picking them, Sierra Leoneans them. So I get a story where I get for publish, you know, after the election, I go publish that. And we get other stories them where we want and what thing we want for do actually now for make them for young readers, because we want let youth, let them get into reading. You know, let them get more into reading and let them know more about what thing they go on now with society. So we're in the process of writing those kind of books, and we go to publish them and try for make them available to you know, to the Pekin in Africa, or the youth in Africa actually, because now they're not the future. You know, the woman and the youth then are the country. If then turn them back on any politician, that politician they not go see daylight. That politician not go see daylight. And what they see now, Babih in your campaign rallies, all na picking them. Where you see them gather Now the picking they no more you they see because now then they want for plant this, then they want for program for say, you know, this party politics they want put in their head. So if finally we self go they try for reach the youth them, for make let them know for say now the country now then get them in the future. You know, it get for left now the hand. So if they left sit down somebody where they don't can see say if they mess up the country, then they support them. Then that messed up country, then at the hand you get for left. Mother be your and wife, where they don't thief all the money where they thief, then get for go sit down in England or maybe Dubai. Who said they don't all the places outside they don't go buy property, then get for go there. Then picking they all right. So now when I go left by the by the mess. So if what if they don't thief so far in 5 years, let them take it and go. Let them go, let them left with country give. Okay, so now this message here we need for give we youth them. So if you not youth where you don't reach for vote, do you let you vote sensibly? Let you vote for take your country back from the power cabal. You need for vote for take your country back. Okay. Because the country where we want, not when we get so right now.
People actually they ask. So now that we don't know the juice, the secrets of this particular first lady, you know, and the government, waiting next. Waiting next then for do.
Oh, waiting people for do?
Yes.
Vote them out. Vote them out. Now that make us say, I know they support, I know they support any, I know they can't advocate for any particular political party.
So we self not advocate for a party, but we advocate for change.
They advocate for regime change. But not go vote for somebody where you know you self know say you not get the chance for beat Mother Bill. Vote for somebody where get the better chance for beat Mother Bill. If you know that person there, we go, you know, as time they go on, we go see now would I get the upper hand right now in among the opposition. And I believe so, even the opposition parties them, if you know, they're all for come behind somebody where they know say if this one I will put her in front, it go beat Mother Bill. So this is how we have to look at things. And we need for do regime change. Now we are the people. If the people that if we elect a leader, it come, it not serve we excuses. Are they read Mother Bill in waiting self manifesto. This man here they claim say it don't bring for woman them because as I tell you now, me on lens now I always they look for you know woman and girls there. It say now in bring free health care for pregnant women, lactating mothers, and children under the age of 5. Am I wrong to say this was Ernest Bai Koroma in time 2010? Where they bring this?
This one is Siakoma initiative implemented by Ernest Bai Koroma.
Mother Bio get in manifesto saying that it don't do for women them. So you can see the lies. It tell obvious lies that it tell lies the way you get for dick for. But this one a very obvious lie. We know for say free healthcare for under 5 and pregnant women was there since 2010 when Ernest Koroma in power. So why is it
cottage hospital?
Yeah, why did they tell that kind of lie to Sierra Leoneans? Where Sierra Leoneans they know the truth. If you say we not, it not been there, it been there England, you know whatever they mean they. So it not been there. So we were being connected to the country at that time. It won't make we believe otherwise. So these are the lies that they tell. It not able for list anything where it don't do for women them. Now that country they, you know. Then where they talk about how it committed for help women and girls them. They bring in this hands off our girls. This way don't thief all in wife don't use for thief all the international donor funds. It don't put down there now as part of in manifesto. So which means they're ready for thief more. You know? So the organization have been non-governmental. Now it don't make them governmental. So then go legitimize the stealing. The money that now where it go the thief now. It go be like nobody not go make hala again. Say, oh, first lady don't go take money under. You see the trick where what's in the up their sleeves already. So if we really want to take we country back, Mother Bill has to go. That's the only solution. Not to that.
If they not go, we can't.
If not to that, the Sierra Leone where then go left Giwi. Let God forbid, let them not remain. If they remain, the Sierra Leone where then go left Giwi. Yeah, I tell you,
Dr. Fatima Babih.
Stroke the book.
The book. First Lady Syndrome. AKA
The First Lady
the unbecoming.
You see, the First Lady Syndrome, 9 they care them picking and go into them clubs then they at the age of 9 because they are all looking for the man for rescue them. Marriage is good. It better let woman where you don't reach for marriage, let you there in a marital, relationship than let you there without. But marriage not to everything for a woman. You for develop yourself, personal development and professional development is very important for a woman. But this woman not they promote that. And now Ina the only woman now where then they see. So this First Lady Syndrome here where don't come promote in the country. It don't drive girls then now more out of school. More girls than they get pregnant now. But the thing about Sierra Leone, they know they report. They know they report anything where they make the government look bad. They know they report them.
They go you try to do that, then they come for you back.
Yeah, we where they we pay attention to the girl picking and on the ground. We know the teenage pregnancy is still rampant. The rape is still rampant. And one of the things that will really bother me about this woman here, they go talk say it's a rape not in Sierra Leone anymore because of what in don't do. What in don't do, Sierra Leone don't make rape no day anymore. You see, don't they talk that and we know say on the ground that moment there's a girl that has been raped, or there are several girls that have been raped. But waiting they happen, when they go police say we not get this, we not get that for go investigate. So the people that not they report anymore. The people that not they report na the communities there anymore. Even one parent where he called me, he said the man where raping picking, he been run away first. He said, look, I don't care. I said it free. It pass now. He said, why I call the detective? They tell me say he need petrol money, and the man not get money for getting petrol money. So this money away. All this money away, this First Lady, I don't go take, say they fight rape. Why not go give the police the let them go do
I think you talk something very important. All of the money where the FSU, the Ministry of Social Welfare forget, they don't centralize it. They go now to Mara and Fatima Foundation. They go to Answer for Girls. I think you don't summarize them all. And that's not the exact way they happen. This particular syndicate, this cabal, this kind of empire don't build around. On any can say, well, interestingly, that way Mara Bioki is saying fence. They don't influence everything for themselves.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Fatima Babih, for joining me inside the program today. We're very much honored for we're able to talk to the book.
I am honored, and I thank una thank you for everything what they do. Una keep we sane, because some of the things that way they go on at that country, they will not know until we not talk about them. So I'm religiously watching you, and I'm praying for you, and let God continue for make Leona grow more and be bigger than you are now. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And thank you.
All right.
Thank you
I
to
thank
the
everyone
book.
we call, everyone we watch. I thank all everybody we don't buy the book, get the knowledge. Knowledge is power, get the knowledge so that you go know what thing they go on. You're not gonna be surprised anymore. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Blessing forget you, and get
God
yourself a
bless
wonderful
you.
night.
All right. God bless you, Leon.
And thank you, because you get a producer we serious, we're able to produce a very good book for you, help you edit and other things them artists now. So when they supposed to do production, you go to studio for do things and then kind of thing that teamwork. Thank you very much.
I've been get the whole team, my grown picking them, my sister.
Yes, and in fact, now they're not the first editor them. So please tell them.
Now they're not the first editors. And they be so critical of me. But the end product, everybody liked the end product. Alhamdulillah, thank God.
Thank you very much, Mama.
I appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, in name na Dr. Fatima Babih. In the author, okay, in the writer, okay, in the brain, in the person where put the things and the juice inside the book. The engine. I like that. And interesting thing they were able to talk about with Dr. Fatima. They talk just now. Say, a go to studio, a get producer. You know, the police are tell and say, no, why you say this? No, make this so. And not to like for change but make her let it get juice. Let it come out professional.
So what's it for talk now?
Me na for documentary me they talk. We documentary, but now they talk about.
we
senior investigative reporter put together. In go na studio, but enable forget producer. George Temple. Interestingly, No, interestingly, let tell you something. You know, this man right now, when they call editor, one for do it in call character assassination. You know, now they call people tell them about Miss Slpp and tell them about sister admin. Say now we want for stand for letting us prosper. We want for be what's not the exact word we use. We want for be obstacle to in progress. Yeah, but you know, then people and they all not be understand what we go through. Interestingly, before we come to the heated part of the discussion, me and the editor, we don't get a very good discussion where he confess everything, how he do rubbish job, how SSF, you know, how this, how that, and that, you know. But you know, they tell people in that part there. How he even don't go pay, according to don't go pay $2,000, but yet still, it come back for less than pay, can't do the work where he don't go pay for. And not tell people in that one day. But what did he tell people now that he get money, where they for gear, when me don't say, they don't gear. So it try now for tell people them say, we don't become dictator to them. And they left all the other parts. So what do we do? We don't deal with this issue today. Yeah, sister admin we still wait for the June 16. We didn't wait for June 16 again. You know why? Because it continuously they call people and they tell them bad things about we. As if now we make it do bad job. As if now we go to the studio, we arrange with the producer, we find a rotten producer for them. Or now we tell the producer, let the producer use phone for make rubbish things them where you know worth the salt at all. So what we do tomorrow, we want to take with time to talk about this particular documentary. And if possible, we go show una part of them. Let una see how rubbish. Then you go tell me if this work where this man do now a 2,000 job done there. Where I always tell una this say, if me take my phone, I put my finger inside my editor and say I the edit video. Person not even know say na phone I use. You not gonna know. But the kind job where editor you use $2,000 for. Huh? My brother and sister then. Editor you really want for turn the cap to we as if now we are the bad people and we make in job not go before. But interestingly, Slpp a smart guy. I know editor you and I know how he can deal with people them. So before it starts, I be on the way ahead of him. And I wait for editor for come, not to call her, they expect them for call people, especially the one that will get money, for tell and say, we don't command, we didn't make as if now we get the money, we the slow in progress, all of them things in it. Not to that they expect. I expect say, editor for come na the social media, I explain to people them, what we do wrong, we make the documentary from 3 weeks where it give me. Now 6 months don't go so now, documentary no Canada.
You say the lie.
6 months.
You lie. Or say they expect editor for come na the social media.
No, let it come. He blank to do am. He do am to that lady.
No, not to blank do another thing. You go do certain thing to other people them.
If it you.
But they reach na bone na throat, we know they get mind do am. Because if even that bone they don't tinapa you take fufu, you know the pass. You take water, there is nothing. Editor already can prove here. After he don't call we, he don't condemn himself.
He don't confess.
He don't confess what he do, nonsense and rubbish. You know? We go make a play now. Everybody they see say editor not a journalist.
You know what he
do?
You know what he do? The other side where after where he don't confess all. I think he be out of his mind. Now he come back. I think he don't go listen now himself. He say, I don't blunder. Now he come back.
Now the balance 500 he go member.
Now member. Then he call 1-2 people. Now he say, Slpp. You know, I know Aliu. Waiting, you say just now, I not be understand. I not be able for talk with day. Now he can raise. He make a raise as if. You know, it takes that me outside there now, it begin to send out to people then. Outside the talk say, they're not the give the money because you not do good work. It send out to people and now we get the money. Then the people and the vex say, not to we work the money for them. But we not work money for now, but we just want for guide now. But We dey pray God let anything not come up we go make we shelf that issue dey back because the reason why we shelf and not go and deal with today, but it's not timely. We can talk about any other thing. We can talk about them, but when something can we pressing, we go put them back. We promise for count them tomorrow, but if something that we really pressing, we go put them back on the shelf and count the other thing we pressing. But if something not come we very pressing, we count that issue there because you put your money there. We not say for now we put our money the first term there. Oh, we don't give that money there and I don't go misuse so. But the one them always been send the money this BNT for buy ticket for them. Say you want left from one point to another. Yeah. Then people in there, we don't return their money them. But the first one they will not be able because we don't get the money and we don't hand over everything to them. So we will talk about them tomorrow. Yeah. If only we not get bigger issue for talk about. But editor, you know they destroy me name at all. And you know they try for destroy we had a name. No way, not Sabi. Because as you see Bible you don't so. As you see Slpp you don't so. We know they talk because we want for talk. Anything where we talk now, something day for back up that particular thing there. So in investigative journalists, he really form. Are they way ahead of him? Way ahead of him. Yeah? He be then a paper or he get fortunate for get paper. I no go school. But where he can't follow we do where he can't follow we do his job. Anytime you know they team up near me. So I wonder why they tell me safe now because I travel. Let me can talk to and so me. I like with that now. If now you feed me safe. When you do something wrong, we know they take that. Yeah. So if you do wrong, now you cut me on part. Who say me they talk say, I not go give that money because of this. The people in the vex for me now.
No problem.
Sorry, editor, you go try, but you not go succeed. I heavy pass you. I really heavy pass you. Don't forget about this platform, but I heavy pass you, not to today. Me track record is very clean. Nobody in the field not get anything for tell me in terms of criminal act. But if I talk to 5 people right now, 3 must talk bad things about you. 3. And interestingly, editor, I hope you get this message. You colleague journalists them waiting a newspaper, then don't ready for you. They just wait. They just they ask me forgive them. Waiting I forgive them. Yeah, and by the time I don't want for reach to that point late. But if you allow, but what in that it if they listen to my word they talk, wait again. I don't need forgive nobody.
I not say there is anything like we not forget to that point because if editor officer is smart after he don't misbehave, he don't confess, he go because you want can score point to the people that we don't understand what they go on, and then he run can share an audio of Usai you tell them the truth because I not call them vex. You know, Usai they tell them the reality, and then he take I send them to people them. Well, we now people them just like what you say, you know, the field, everybody in the field when maturity speaks. We don't see that for come where you do this, we do them. Because if we are the type people, when editor begin for share that audio, like we don't share what he talk to we. But you know, maturity shows the difference. So until the day, where picking can cost you big person we mature, we know what you do after, we know you focus, you know your direction, you know you just grab and turn and get up picking for long and go and cost. You they treat them systematically for try for all them and the way everybody they see them say, oh, this person not exposed. When I saw they treat editor. You don't share audio of Slpp and conversation. I always tell you and I say, the patient where this guy gets me, I don't get him for certain things to them. That's not the item. That's me. The patient where he gets for certain things to them, me, I don't get her. So until they me I teach for that, we solve them. We forget about that. And sister admin just the inform we say that particular money that one green person left wait for refund, if you send back a money to them, but the person will travel. Immediately the person come, it is send the money when $150 now in left for send. So we return all the money except the one we possibly give you, we don't give it. Now in our own. We don't need editor in money. If we want money now today, instead we go do criminal act to the sit in front of the camera we beg. People they give it to them feel. But we know they can't sit there. Bible can me mama no well, Slpp can me auntie no well, then give money.
No, not like that.
We take
you know what they do. We
understand.
don't understand. Editor every day. You don't know say certain the people them don't carry that. You know how for quiz people. It don't tell we say he get this thing where it will come up with where this government go really feel the pinch.
Lie, man.
So what they do now? Everybody now so don't hope say they can't give things them where they will use against this government. So now, you know, release this thing, and they wait now. Anytime, me are not well, and sniper, and then I'm a host, and
No,
they
so
open the
what you say editor they release for goodness sake, because the what is sent editor send for we don't play and people that don't see on social media don't say don't waiting again. The best of editorial I release, so if not to the best of him a release, enough will tell you say if we get way then we had edit that video day. If editor will get anything now the store, if I tell you some last send for now this, make you able to do for me this kind of thing. You understand? But for tell you say you know get don't do again and store.
You know the criminal part we do. Interestingly, the person really where they send it in send 26 minutes. That's not the original thing. When now then cut and join video the way we don't work up and tete we don't tire. When say don't work up and tete don't tire. Now he say na. Now sister admin ask you na 26 minutes so now I begin blame sister admin. Hey, but you tell me say you don't receive the video. Then I say I don't receive and boy be the download. Now 26. No, now 50 minutes. I don't know begin first. Now can I tell you how?
So you don't even show off what he
No. Now he sent 50 minutes for me, but I'll tell you waiting at the 50 minutes. That same 26 minutes where the one video come. Then take all the cotton joint video, then put and behind back the 26 minutes. So he repeats. I ask him, I say, my brother, why you watch the video? He say yes. I say, you satisfied? No, I'm not satisfied, but I not get better idea about document. I will not ask you. After all, you don't act your story. And that is why I ask Dr. Babih, say, you work in a studio, you work with printer. He say yes. He say, what happened? He say the printer, the producer, they guide me. And the same thing I talk to editor. And now days before today. Now he can't tell me say he work in a studio. He work in a studio. If you see, let's see something. Tomorrow at the play, if we not get any bigger issue, if any bigger issue not come up, if bigger issue not come up, at the show now, you know, waiting at this thing. At the really show now, waiting at this thing. Yeah? You see how he title am, now the thing is Bloody August. If I know the title, Bloody August. Yeah? When me phone, I tell you about this. Now this, bruh. Now the thing is. You see we make na phone editing this. You see, huh? Una see, huh? If na any professional job, then go do na studio for editor. Let's tell you one thing about this thing. I wonder why the discussion they begin today. Editor just concerned about whether he can profit from this. And I don't today again. Let's see discussion with him. Let's see discussion on this same thing. How he want for sell this. I will left the rest for tomorrow. I tell you, I say tomorrow. Please. But they left the rest for tomorrow.
Family members them tell them plenty. Thank you.
Because why they talk say I don't see the thing, people are going to feel say we just want for waiting no more. This is not the thing, no. You see, you don't even get better resolution. Look the thing. Now me phone in the place so you not even full up.
We family members they don't say anything we talk about proof. Unless we get proof, you know. But anyway, we dey left full rest for the clean. Tomorrow, not far again. We tell you plenty thank you, both YouTube and Facebook for the time, share, like. But to be honest with you now they become frustrated when it comes to the likes. You know? Of course we know say people and they when at the opposite side where they can't watch, who like. But our family members and our couples like say what they see. So please, we dey beg una and encourage una as you dey open wheresoever way they watch the show, TV, computer, phone, whatever, just hit for the like button. Because the more you like the show, the more you give it speed. You know, me sometimes when my attention go to the likes, you know, I dey just weak. So please, when I encourage we by hit the like button as soon as you watch the show. Until we meet again tomorrow, another beautiful edition inside the same channel. Been by Bureka Bly with the sharpest cutlass from the north.
And me, Nasembe Pierre, editor in Bora. God bless you all.
Hey, beautiful people! Big news alert! The Afro-Caribbean Festival is making a comeback with its second edition.
Catching a boat to go to some other island and then driving the cars and getting off the boat, it was like I was in the movies, and I was like, whoa. So we next to everybody. I'm hot, sweating, wearing my makeup and all that good stuff. Everything sweating, everything coming off my face. But I'm telling you, I would not replace that experience for anything. I know a lot of Americans, or at least where I'm from, we don't have that opportunity. So the fact that I could meet individuals that would even invite me to take the time to show me that love is just priceless.
It was a wonderful experience. I mean, it was it was full of fun, full of laughter, full of vibes, great music. It was great meeting people from all over the world. We had people came over from Canada, the UK, the US, of course. So it was a wonderful experience. Great memories.
Running from December 20th, 2023 to January 2nd, 2024. Get ready for an incredible experience. Here's the deal. Choose from awesome packages and guess what? You can secure your spot by your desired monthly payment plan ranging from 3 to 8 monthly installments with a 30 to 12% initial deposit. How cool is that? But don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to join us this year. Ready to jump in? Head over to www.africarabbianfestival.com. Select your preferred package and scroll down. Choose your payment plan, hit that Add to Cart button and proceed to checkout. Provide your info, agree to the terms and conditions. Select your payment method and voila! Sit back, relax and count the days till December. And don't forget to stay tuned for the flight details from the official airline for the Afro-Caribbean Festival, Air Senegal, which will be leaving from Milan, France and New York to Freetown, Sierra Leone for the festival. See you there, funky souls!